Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Kilniath and today we are cracking on with Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And I've just been jamming out to that soundtrack. I absolutely love that song. Last time we played we made a fair bit of progress. We went forward 2 chapters in the story. Did have a bit of a rough time towards the end, so I imagine today is mainly going to be filled with side quests and affinity quests and apparently thunderstorms that are going to damage us. Let's just change time so that that doesn't kill us all. Oh, and yeah, I did also reduce all the other volumes just so that we could have that fantastic background music because I love that song. But I will swap it back to the original one because I also like that one. But yeah, we now have the ability to fly in a Skell, and I've spent a fair bit of time doing a bunch of the FN sites now, so quite a lot of areas are now mapped, which means we know where we're going. I've still avoided up there though, and Cauldrus, because they're just very scary areas. But right now, we are finding Bobby's Watch in Oblivia's Devil's Colony, which is underground, and just over here. I've always loved this song. But we must go on foot. Otherwise we can't fit in a cave. Not in a big mech we can't. I've currently got Hope, HB and Yelv with me. Try to build some affinity with them. Most of the people are full affinity now. I also need to do some more of those affinity heart-to-hearts as well actually. But we'll get to that. I've also got a full stock of Miranium as well, which I could do with investing. Not sure if there's any much point investing in the max level ones, but... Oh no, we're being started on by a level 13. Is everybody focusing? They are not focusing. Now they are. Bang. Oh, everything's starting on us now. Well, it's not. That's going to cost TP. Oh, that one's dead. Oh, I forgot what that one does. That's my new one, actually. Yelv has hit level 36. Oh, I've hit 36 as well. Nice. Yeah, so we are due for some armor upgrades as well, actually. And I've probably got enough money to start investing in Skells for everyone. Go on then. Yeah. Follow up with that. There we go.
That was passable.
Thanks, HB. Thanks for telling me that was passable. I'd hate for it to have not been passable. Some of the times these caves are quite awkward because of the constant shifting of the camera. Can't make its mind up as to whether it wants to use the slow indoors camera or the wider area camera. Really? You want melee now? Oh, I forgot my last yellow one actually costs TP as well. Probably bear that in mind. Oh no, there is a... I thought this wasn't going to be a route then. To be fair, there's a container here as well. Stagger, do that. Bust the mouth. I always loved on this game how Where the gun is pointing always faces the actual enemy, like as if they're actually tracking them. I wonder how they did that, because some of the time the legs can be facing a different direction. Oh, everyone's starting. Come on, man. Boom. Everything is dead. Just the way we like it. Yeah, I am. How far gameplay wise am I? I'm now about 65 hours into the game. So we might be actually getting close to the end. And then we've got the new content, which I'm interested in seeing what it adds. Although all of this is new to me. I got stuck.
Leave it to me.
The Scipio's started on us as well. As always.
Shooting star.
Superior decoy round. Furious blast.
Easy peasy.
Thank heavens.
What do I reckon? There's a big nasty in the last room.
They're not really planning to fight.
Let's use an aura.
Let's not use an aura, Hope. We don't need an aura. We can use that.
No time for downtime. Finish him off at range.
No, go on then.
Got your name on it. Easy peasy.
That does a lot of damage actually after the ranged combo. There's the thing we need. And there's a Vesper that'll start on us.
Get this started.
Try not to get in the way.
Let's see you wobble.
Shield
Let's
ball.
use an aura.
Oh, there's three of them.
Finish him off at range.
I'd rather wait for my secondary cooldowns actually.
Absorber skin.
Now for a buck.
I can do that one.
Beam barrage. No time for down.
Oh, that wasn't quite there. That's fine.
Move it for the guys. Oh yeah, been saving this one. Now,
Boom.
combo him with some gunfire.
I'll send him for a swim.
Myopic scream.
Wait, what is starting on us now? There's like a bunch of... All of the Vespers in the cave are starting on us. Really? It's not going to let us pick up a red. Oh, thank you. Boom. We now have Bobby's watch. So, let's head back to town. Because I need to unload this Miranium. We also do have another quest with Hope. Apparently a bunch of blades have gone missing. And she said it seemed just like before, ... So we'll see what's happening with that. Right. How much more? No, can't numbers. Numbers not working. What? I suck at numbers. Put that up. No. Can't work it out. That is hard. We'll do it this way. 3, 2, there. There we go. We got there in the end. Okay, so all of their stuff is now upgraded, and then we can plunge the rest into there to max them out. All products further upgraded, and the rest can go in there. Cool. I don't necessarily feel like I need any new armour right now. Seem to be doing okay for damage and survivability, especially inside the Skell.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that doesn't lead where I think it leads. Also, why am I walking? I can just fast travel. I'm not on it today.
Hear me out.
Yeah, so from last stream, that's the guy who was trying to figure out emotions, so... Oof, I'd been holding it all in and trying just to focus on work, but now you've gone and made me think about him again. I remember one night I was washing dishes and he said running a restaurant must be tough. Then he gave me some hand cream, just because. My shop seeds blades every day, but nobody cared like Bobby. I've gathered sufficient data on Sorrow, I think. Please recover this wristwatch and restore her brainwaves to baseline levels, alright? Here you go. That's Bobby's watch. Oh, thank you. I actually gave this to him, you know. It was to commemorate his first combat deployment. Holding it now feels... well, it's like he's here with... Oh, her numbers are stabilising before our eyes. It seems that watches not only tell time, but also serve to neutralise human sorrow. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't think it's the purpose of the watch. Cheopitus. Explain Pauline's reaction or let him draw his own conclusion. We'll explain. Mourning process? Emotional closure? Is this secret code perhaps? Regardless, I've gathered excellent data, haven't I? Once analysis is complete, I'll hopefully have full grasp of your human sorrow. Oh, Ack, her emotional state has stabilised, hadn't it? Now it's leaping off the charts. On the back of the watch it says, Mother Pauline, protect me. Bobby must have written that. That damn fool, thinking of me as a mother. Of all the hopeless, lovable... her brainwaves oscillation is now different from her previous state, isn't it? It seems that sorrow is quite the complex emotion. No matter, let us hurry on to the next sample, okay? Please return to our previous location. By that he means he's going to go bother the angry guy again. We've also got a big... why have we got a big cone over this area? Oh, it's because of that one. Yeah, this is Hope's quest. Multiple Blade members are missing and the victims all seem associated with Hope somehow. Gather intel on disappearances from the commercial district, so we need to keep an eye out for yellow conversation bubbles. Oh, like that one.
Damn it.
Civilians can't open those blade supply boxes blessed in every district of the city, right? So what are we supposed to do if something happens? Just run for our damn lives? Pretty much. Oh, no, he's speaking to somebody else. This is my next subject. Her heart rate is accelerated and her body temperature significantly above normal. She's clearly disturbed. No. Yet the cause appears to be emotional rather than physical, doesn't it? As such, I have no idea how to categorise her affliction. Perhaps observation will yield some clue, maybe? Christopher, why do you keep ignoring my feelings? I keep telling you how I feel, but you refuse to respond. I thought you were just playing cool or that it was just part of your deal, but I need to make you understand. This is neither our anger nor sorrow, is it? It appears in fact to be a muddled mess of many things. Maybe you have some insight into her emotional state. Explain to Chioptis it's called love. Yes, a mix-up of many feelings. Love, you say? Another extremely complex term, is it not? And yet this human love causes the chest to ache, therefore it must be pathological. Are you certain she does not require medical attention? Perhaps we had best ask her directly, yes? You there. Are you presently in a state of love? Please give me a concrete, detailed explanation if at all possible, okay? Ah, were you eavesdropping, you little creep? You better back off before I wreck you. First observation, love is extremely violent. Can be. Violent? No, I'm a sweet, cute, funny girl who is exactly Christopher's type. I've said goodbye to the old tomboy for good, and I won't let some shorty Xeno get my go. Your pulse has been fast, and your cheeks red throughout my observation, right? What do you require to end this abnormal state? I would dearly like to witness the moment your love is cured for good, you see? Cured? I don't really know, but I suppose I'd calm down if he'd just respond to my feelings. Until then, this knot in my gut probably isn't going anywhere. Feelings? Neither electronic mail nor courier services will accept such feelings, will they? They're far too vague. We need an alternative. Ask Dana if she's considered writing a love letter, or claim you're all out of ideas. Hey, yeah, that's the sort of weirdo who'd probably go for that roundabout kind of thing. And you guys can pick out the perfect present to give him while I write it. Then I'll slip it into my letter and seal the deal. Hehehe. Now, as for the present, I think a pair of red thallus antennae, like the ones the thallus has over at Big Arch Drop, would be his style. Fucking bug antennas. Yeah, great gift. They look pretty sharp as a necklace, don't you think? All feral and manly. Then again, Christopher's kind of a gearhead, so he'd also probably like a couple of elemental clusters. Ah, I can't choose. I'll just have to see them both and then make a decision, so bring me both of them. Oh dear. Well, we've got one of the two. Yeah, we've got the red thallus antenna. We just need elemental clusters from Oxerves. Let's see if we can find the... oh, there's a yellow one.
Better get to work.
Tyrant has been sighted east of New Ella. It can fly, so we need to be ready for it. We don't like flying ones.
That's it.
That means I'd have to fight them by myself. Seeing as I haven't bought everybody's skulls yet. Oh, there is a lobster over there. Lobster 8 of 99 collected. I don't think I'll be putting too much stock into gathering all 99 of them. I've done me time with quests like that on bloody Assassin's Creed back in the day. Getting all those feathers. Hey, nails over there. Oh, there's a yellow. The desert around Big Arch in Oblivia is apparently home to a nest of violent sabulas who try to swallow intruders whole. Sounds delightful. Perhaps it's a holiday destination.
By the way,
Frontier Nav is showing a hit in Oblivia, but we can't check it out because the target area is right next to a base of hostile Xenos. Do they have blades?
Listen up.
Xenos with blades? Oh, there's a wreck from the battle here.
Will I ever stop excelling?
That was a lot of money. Oh, Vena's over there with a hat-to-hat as well, actually. keep running into people. Oh, and there's a yellow... There was a yellow up there.
Didn't think I'd see you here.
Yeah, Kilnieth. Bet you're thinking it's not like me to be found in a place like this, the shopping district. I was about to buy Gwyn some new goggles. His old pair got smashed during a mission. They weren't a big deal to him or anything, but he works hard out there and never complains. Thought I'd get him something to say thanks. Ask what Gwyn means to Arena. Suggest that Gwyn would probably enjoy training with Arena more than a pair of goggles. A hot urge to get him something better. Well, we're not gonna be rude and go for that one. He probably would enjoy training with her. Yeah, I'd really rather not. I do try to teach him things from time to time, but when I have to get strict, it gets kind of odd. The guy's way too into that kind of thing. I actually thought he might have some sort of discipline fetish or something. But everyone else seems to think he's totally normal for some reason. He's only that way with me. I wonder why. I don't know, maybe it's just some little quirk I'm making way too much out of. Anyway, I'm just going to buy him the goggles. He deserves an actual present now and then. I feel bad that I didn't get my real little brother more presents when he was alive. I think that's why when I see Gwyn working hard, I want to buy him something to show my support, you know? Like a big sister would. He just got friend-zoned. Well, I'd better get to it. See you on our next mission. Boggled by goggles. Can I just... Blade has placed equipment caches. Okay. Well, Doug's here as well, so might as well do his heart tart. Hey, Kilnieth. Check it out, I just bought a new car. It's very swanky. Well, pretty nice, right? Stare enviously at Doug's new ride. Ask Doug why he bought a car, or ask him if he'll use it on his Harriet missions. I'll stare enviously. It's a nice red car. I know, right? And it wasn't as expensive as you might think. Graham owed me a favour, so he sold it to me way below cost. So what kind of car would you want to buy? Say a high-performance 2-passenger car, say a lad's SUV, which is on brand for me, or a bus that seats 40 with a huge wheel. We'll go with an SUV. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but I can see where you're coming from. With 4-wheel drive, you could probably take Elmer and Lynn off-roading on the plains of Primordia. Of course, the Indigens would reduce it to scrap within 10 minutes, but it would be a fun 10 minutes. YOLO. It's kind of interesting how you can tell so much about someone's personality from the car they want to drive. I bet Lau used to drive an SUV. Yeah, I could see that. He probably used it to go camping with his family. I wish we still lived in a peaceful world like that, but I imagine we won't be back there for a long time. Or at all, seeing as Earth's blown up. Well, at least I can still enjoy a brief drive during my breaks. Anyway, take care, Kilnia. You completed Doug's heart-to-heart, pastimes and pride. Nice. We are making some percentages now. Still don't know where this actual intel I need is, but... we may find it. Maybe. Yeah, this is pretty much the furthest I've got in this game. There probably are a few side quests and stuff that'll pop up that I had done in the past. And there is another thingy over here. Blood lobster. There's also something in this hex because it's highlighting yellow. Might be something below us, perhaps. There's another blood lobster over there. How do we get up there? On the wall. There we go. Parkour. ULA parkour simulator. Doesn't say any specific time.
That's right, yeah?
I think I've been down most alleyways and streets. It's always annoying when you can't find these. Well, it's not as annoying as the Wii U version. At least I don't have to constantly look up and down between the gamepad and the actual screen. What if it's between these? No.
Here's the deal.
This is gonna bother me because I can't accept any more orange ones until I've done that one. Yep. Have to look down every single alleyway. We've been that way. There's another squid there. Squid? Lobster. Yeah. Oh. I went to confer with Christy. She told me not to even talk to her because she was far too busy thinking about Silverland. Can you believe that? That's not the one we're looking for.
Let me tell you.
You called Shallow?
Oh, and listen to this.
Interesting name. For a human. I wonder if it is below. You know what, before I go below, let's actually take my Skell so I can fly back up. Just in case. I can't tell what the hexagon is still here for. Does it show up on... Oh, but it just means bows can often be found there. Fair enough. Can I see the yellows from the air? I use my mobility to my advantage. I don't know if they'd even load in. Oh. Not sure what happened there, but we've got some kind of cutscene. Oh. Well then. That's a bit graphic. Damn it, am I too late? You there, did you see her jump perhaps? Would you mind answering a few questions for me? Offer to help if you can. Well, we're not going to reviews, are we? It's appreciated, you know. Always good to meet a friendly person on something like this. So my name's Aqua, you see. Believe it or not, I'm the very first man on Blade. As a mediator, it's my job to go around the city resolving trouble, okay? Especially when it involves other Manon. Cool that we're getting other races involved in Blade. So first off, your name is Kilniath, yes? Yes, I see. Let me ask this nicely, Kilniath. Are you the murderer? You are, aren't you? Right? Nod. Fiercely deny Aqua's insulting accusation, or ask why he's looking for a murderer when the victim jumped. I mean, fiercely denying can make you sound guilty, so we'll inquire. Interesting, and judging from your calm tone, I think you're probably totally innocent. I know it makes no sense, but there it is. So there's been a string of strange Manon killings lately, you see. That's why I'm guessing this jumping incident here was actually some foul play, maybe. Take it from me, if a Manon wanted to end their own life, they simply wouldn't have the conviction or self-assurance to see it through, right? But even if they did, they certainly wouldn't go jumping off some crazy tall building, you know? That's crazy. Too crazy for Manon. Nod as if that makes sense. Or ask why he would possibly think that. I mean, he's a Manon, he would know. Oh, yeah, I think it makes sense. And nodding is on brand, as always. Right, so there must still be a terrible criminal behind this, don't you think? A criminal who may even continue to yearn for Manon blood. You are a Blade too, yes? Would you maybe help me on this investigation? You'll be rewarded very, very well, most likely. So, please? Sure. We won't track it for now, though. Oh, good. Jim told me to ask another Blade if I ever needed help, and it seems he was correct. I would ask you to start with questioning, okay? I have a specific human I want you to consult. Ask what Aqua is going to do in the meantime. I'll learn who Aqua wants you to interview. There is a ridiculously delicious business in the commercial district called Army Pizza, isn't there? So good. So good. If I remember correctly, the owner is named Powell. He was close to Doduma, who is the victim. Ask about her past, okay? Maybe what she liked. Whatever you can learn about her. I'll be investigating the scene in the meantime. The culprit must have left some trace behind, right? Thanks and good luck. I'm sure we'll crack this case together, don't you think? Well, that wasn't the quest we were after. But we do now have another quest. Oh, and there's a lobster. Can I land, please? I'm using all of my fuel. I know I said I wasn't going to go looking for these lobsters, but I think passively I'm going to end up doing that. At least they show up with the red label. Maybe part way through it shows up with a map marker or something just to make life easier. Can I speak to Nail?
Lovely day.
Lovely day. Hey, how are you? Here to invite me to join you on a mission perchance? I'm ready to go whenever, really. There's still so much left of Mira to explore. Not right now. What? You'd really turn me down? Nah, I'm just messing with you. We can hang out some other time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a new character from the... There is another lobster up there, but you can only just see the label clipping through the ceiling.
You here?
I'm pretty sure she's a new character from the Definitive Edition. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Fucking lobsters all over the place. I wonder if they sequentially appear. Like you collect one, then another one nearby spawns or something, or whether they're all just out, because you'd think the map would be filled with red dots if they were all out. Let's change it to daytime. And let's set that mission as an active one. Don't think it'll make any difference, but think time of day could make a difference because it changes who's out and about. Doesn't normally it'd say a particular time of day there in the description if it needed to be one though.
What do you think?
What do you think? Some of the time the little yellow pop-up things don't appear until you're pretty close to them as well.
Careful.
Also, I wonder if this means anything. Because I can't remember seeing that on the original version of the game. And there is a yellow here.
As I recall,
I just saw Ada getting advice from Hope. It felt so strange to see their usual roles reversed like that. Aha. And there's one. Gwyn. He even waits on the bridge in the afternoons while she's going shopping. That's pathetic. I mean, he's just devoted to her. Where am I going? There. One, two, three, four. Hold on, isn't this that woman who was
That you,
fancying
Hope?
that other guy?
What's up? I thought we were meeting later.
were we? I don't remember making any plans.
Oh, is it
Seriously?
Definians
You
again?
were just here with Ornella. You told me you needed advice on something and wanted to meet later. You must be tired, girl. And here I thought you asking for advice was weird.
No, This is so strange. What's going on?
Ask Ada for more information about the meeting, or tell Hope that someone must be impersonating her. We'll ask about the meeting. Don't want to assume and
Ask
worry
Hope.
everyone
She's
just yet.
standing right there. Look, you asked me to meet you on the South Jan Path plane around midnight.
Uh-huh.
I figured it was really, really serious if you needed that much privacy. But since you're always helping me
Or
out, it
incredibly
seemed like the
suspicious.
least I could do. I got your back, girl.
No! That wasn't me. It must have been the criminal we're chasing.
You're chasing a... Wait, what? You better explain from the beginning.
Yes, take it from the top.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. You have an evil twin?
We have to confront the criminal at Janpath Lake. So please, Ada, don't go to the meeting. Stay here in New LA.
I'm a blade, remember? I'd planned to pay you back by listening to your troubles or whatever. But now I can do it by acting as bait for your deadly doppelganger.
No! I won't have you risking yourself like that, Ada.
Tell Hope she should take Ada up on the offer, or tell Ada it's too dangerous to use her as bait. I mean, if we decline, I get the feeling Ada's going to be pushy and do it anyway, but I will agree with Hope.
I didn't ask you, pal. Look, I want to
Pal.
do this.
Thanks,
So you guys
pal.
should shut up and accept the help. You do the same thing for me, Hope. Am I right?
Shakes head.
Thank you. Truly. I swear I'll catch whoever's responsible for this. I really appreciate your help.
There. Was that so hard? All right, I'll go on ahead. Meet you on the South Janpath plane around midnight. Got it?
Nod. Oh, okay. Cameras up the Skell's ass. We might as well make progress on the ones we've got before midnight.
Hear me out.
Hey up, Powell. For the love of sauce, another grenade pizza? I'm telling you people, I can only make them so fast. Give me a minute already. But no, customers keep flooding in and asking where their order is, and I don't know, okay? I don't friggin' know. Question him about Doduma, or try to calm him down before asking questions. I'll try calm him down. Calm? Calm? How can I be friggin' calm? This joint's about 10 minutes from being overrun by a bunch of friggin' pizza-crazed manon. And why are you even here, eh? What's your deal? Aqua sent you? Well, I ain't got time for this right now. That is, unless you want to go out and deliver this friggin' pizza for me. Do that and I'll tell you whatever you want, okay buddy? Now scram. We'll deliver the pizza. Man, you're a friggin' godsend. Then here, order up 1 grenade pizza for a man named Mikhail. Should be on that huge friggin' shipper there somewhere. Oh, and Mikhail's a regular, so try and be friggin' polite. Now move out, deploy that pizza. Hop, hop, hop. He likes the word friggin', that guy. Hey, Hope's affinity's gone up. Nice. Yeah, we do also need to see Professor B while we're here, or rather, excuse me, his assistant, Velen, I think he's called. Or Veven. Oh, but it is Professor B. Hee ha ha ha, it's finally finished. It took a small fortune and a complete retool of the Mirror-mobile, but this new should finally give us some answers. A machine to measure the sum of everything about this world. A less scientific mind might call it God. I haven't slept, and the work about killed me, but I think it's all worth it, don't you? Yes, you were a lot more useful than I expected, Veven. Well, what about you, kid? Find those Nopon relics yet? We did. We have a shiny lamp, a Nopalith, and a spirit wand. Great, installed and ready to go. I'll fire this sucker up now. Dot 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 dot. Amazing. No errors so far. Your algorithm's working like a charm, Veven. That's good. I looked over that thing so many times I could likely recite it from memory, you know? Yes, yes. And there's the last of it. Eureka! Finally! The great secret of Mira is... Dum dum dum. Wait, what's this? All sequences reversing? Cancelling out entirely? No! What in the name of Sir Isaac H. Newton is going on? The power output's overheating? Now hold on, this phenomenon, it's precisely as if. It's going critical, Professor. At this rate, I think we're going to lose the Mirror-mobile. Wah! Oh no. Ask how the experiment went, or shake your head at another experiment gone horribly, horribly wrong. We'll ask how it went. Can't you tell from looking, kid? It failed. Also, that's an interesting thing actually, I've only just remembered. He's got like a collar and chain on his neck as if he was like a prisoner or something. I don't understand. The was operating perfectly. It's like Mira itself is denying my inquisitiveness. The test points to some vague possibilities, but without data to back them up, any conclusions I draw are simply meaningless speculation. Did you figure something out, Professor? When it began to overheat, it certainly did start acting so very strange. I'm a professor, damn it, a scientist. Giving voice to meaningless speculation is the death of a logical mind. Look to the next test, Veven. We'll refine and improve and see the veil torn away from this planet. Hello, hello, it's your friendly, discount, recycled and second-hand goods merchant, Graham here. What an intro. Whoa, sorry, am I interrupting something? I just dropped by to square us away on all those parts you bought from me. Whoop whoop, the path of invention calls, new challenges beckon me ever urgently forward. Veven, Kilniaf, you handle the rest. And like the wind, he's gone. Ask Graham about payment for the parts, or ask Vevin why Professor B ran away. I don't know, but seeing Graham here reminds me that the Professor been through an awful lot of funds in this last round of research. Don't tell me he ran up a colossal tab. And figured he could run away to the future without paying it off. Oh, you little joker. No, seriously, that's not funny. I had to call in some huge favours to wrangle all those parts together. Wait, you're serious? Oh crap, you are serious. If he cheats me out of this tab, my life is over. I don't even want to imagine it. Does it involve you being used as free labour by a Nupon caravan? Wait, you are joking, aren't you? Flip through time. Oh man, Rich, you man on such little imps. Such a kidder. Who? Please be joking. I'm sorry, but I don't think the Professor will be coming back for a while, you know? But I'll do what I can to make this right. Oh dear. There we got Factory 1.21. Oh yeah, that's an arms manufacturer that I invested in and got quite high level in the past and never got anything from. Do you really think he's from the future? I mean, do you wonder if maybe this is more than just a really, really, really elaborate con? Say that you think Professor B is from the future, or say that he always struck you as suspicious. I mean, what else would he have been doing? What would his end goal have been if he was just a con artist? I'll believe him. Right? I mean, you must be right, otherwise how could he come up with all these amazing inventions? Sure, the mirror mobile has been one giant failure after the next, but still. Worst case scenario, he's got that technology right. I'm sure he'll find a way to make the money before the debt crushes him, won't he? Right, everything is going to be absolutely fine. In any case, I guess I should track down the Professor. Oh, and thank you for your help, Gilneath. Looks like Professor B is starting up his own arms manufacturer called Factory 1.21. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. Anyway, you can head over to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to check it out. Cool. Oh look, he's back. And HB's full affinity now. Okay, let's start swapping people out. She's not full. He is full. So we'll go with L. We like L. Wait, Yelv isn't full, so we'll stick with them for now. Come on, El Saruf. Was there anything else in town? There was the pizza delivery, wasn't there? Time to deliver some pizza. Miguel, got you some pizza. You're late, yes? Very, very late. Hurry up and pizza me now, right? Pizza you. Are you pizza? If you're not pizza, you're dead to me right now, yes? Rein in your anger and hand over the pizza. Hey up, Ellie! Sorry I'm late, it's been an awful day. No worries at all, welcome to the stream. We are just doing pizza delivery at the moment, of all things. Sorry to hear it's been an awful day, but one step closer to the weekend. Rein in your anger and hand over. Deliver the pizza with an apology. We'll apologise for the delay, but it's not free. Late. Is this some sick plot to starve me to death or something? Apologies won't ease my hunger. No. Do you have any idea the panic I felt while waiting for this flavour disc? No. Was this maybe an intentional snub? Did you know I love pizza more than life? This gal's got goals. Oh, guy, I can't tell. Oh, what? You have some complaint, right? I am livid, aren't I? Grudges over food last a lifetime, can't they? I demand a discount, an apologetic discount, full of contrition and maybe percents off. Explode in the face of Mikhail's unreasonable demands. or whether Mikhail's insane complaints. We'll endure. We don't want to give him a discount. Why the silence? Do you think you can just tune me out, maybe? I see what this is. You're making light of me because I'm Manon, yes? Because we seem so meek to you humans, right? Ha! I may be a slightly unhinged pizza addict, but you're just a big jerk, right? Right. Enough, yes, just leave the pizza and get out! Here you go. And tell Powell to hire a better delivery minion. So long, off you go, goodbye forever. Fuck you, Mikhail. Let's go back and report back on our success of delivering the pizza.
Hear me out.
It does seem like the Manon have become very, very enamoured by pizza.
It's about time.
Phew, finally I can catch my breath. Looks like you finished up too. I tell you, no beast on Mira's nastier than a hungry Manon. So how bad was it, huh? Ramble on to Powell about your delivery, Rose, or admit it was easier than expected. We'll complain. Fist-to-face pizza next time, yes, basically. I mean, it is called grenade pizza. You could always, you know, just install one in there. Appreciate you taking that friggin' bullet for me. It's been like this ever since I lost the missus. I'm 2 hands short for everything. Oh, bless him. Days like these, it's real apparent just how important she was to the shop, you know? ... Yeah, sorry, gotta buck up. Got tomorrow's pizza and the day after to be worrying about. So what was it you wanted to know about? Fire away, you helped me out, now it's my turn. Ask Powell whether he noticed anything strange about Doduma, or ask what Doduma was like. Well, we was told to ask about her background, so we'll ask what she was like. Doduma? Manon girl? Yeah, she's a regular. Eats a lot of pizza, I can tell you that much. Probably puts away 10 friggin' pies a week. Though now you mention it, I haven't had any orders from her in a while. Did something happen? What's this all about? What? You serious? That cheery pizza nut just went and jumped off a friggin' building? There ain't no way of that. No, wait. She got in a fight right here in my shop. Some blade named Jerome. I think they bumped shoulders or something stupid like that. She seemed real down after that. But suicide? That's hard to swallow. Still, I guess it might be worth looking into. Ah, so there's a blade involved. Time to report back to Aqua.
Great.
And walk into every pedestrian whilst we do it.
That's awesome.
Here he is. I've got just about as much as I'm likely to get here, yes? Did you find anything? The victim Doduma had been fighting with Jerome. That sounds suspiciously like a suspect, right? Find out what Aqua knows about Jerome. I'll see if Aqua learned anything from the scene. Well, Jerome's his lead, so we'll stick to that. Jerome is a blade and an infamous Manon hater, isn't he? He's well known among my people, at least. Doduma was hardly the only one Jerome's gotten into it with, you know? Other Manon have reported that he suddenly punched them out of the blue. And she'd drawn his attention just before an unnatural fall from a great height. Quite suspicious, yes? I also recently discovered evidence that points to Doduma being dead before she allegedly fell, you see. Oh, the plot thickens. It adds up to a pretty strong case, yes. It's certainly enough to justify bringing him in for questioning as soon as possible, isn't it? Although I had a dinner date with WiiU tonight at Army Pizza, you know. But I guess this isn't the time for that, huh? No. Sorry, WiiU, but dinner will have to wait, won't it? Admire Aqua's dedication to the job, or remind him that he cannot work 24/7. Plus has gone for thin to stuffed crust. A dish. We'll remind him that he can't work 24/7. Whoever I wind up with is lucky to have me, you say. But WiiU is the serious professional type, you see. She'd so kill me if I ditched work to be with her. I need to focus on the case for now, okay? Okay. I'll give you a quick call, okay? Just a moment. I get the feeling this guy's going to work himself to death or something. Badum deep dish. Oh dear. You're reaching a bit there, really. Hello, you. I'm really sorry, but I can't make dinner tonight. I'm at a crucial point in this case, you see? That's okay, isn't it? Right, yes. That's okay. That's right. Okay, thank you, you. Oh, you. I feel like I could do anything after hearing your encouraging words, you know? Okay, talk soon. Yes. Love you too. Bye-bye. Phew. I'm lucky to have a girl who's understanding about my work, aren't I? Indeed. Did you hear about the race between 19 and 21? What? I was expecting a 7, 8, 9 or something. 21. I got a feeling I'm going to regret this. Now, can I lead the way to Jerome, you say? Haha, right, sorry, yes, so sorry. Jerome should be down near one of the commercial district storage areas, I think. I'll meet you there. 10 plus 10 is the same as 11 plus 11.
Yes.
What? 20 and 22? What's that got to do with 19 and... 10 plus 10 is 20, 11 plus 11... Yeah. What's that got to do with a race between 19 and 20 and the answer being 21? I'm very confused. I'm also going the wrong way. 19 versus 20. Oh, 21 as in 21. Ha. That took far too much explaining than it should have done. Fuck's sake. Yeah, those often don't work very well with me. They tend to go straight over my head most of the time. (10 + 10 = 20). 11 plus 11 is 22, as in 22. Yes. You're talking to somebody who programs. I see things very literally when it comes to numbers. I'm also not good at maths, so I tend to overanalyze every number. So that's my excuse for failing to catch on to that one. You know what this Aqua jerk's on about? Guy actually claims to be a blade. Ha, as if. Wait, you're not with him, are you? I showed you my resident registration data, right? Or do you think that's a forgery as well? Yeah, I bet you little freaks know about all how to forge something like that. Just don't go thinking the rest of us humans out onto you man-on liars. Prove that Aqua is a legitimate blade, or question Duron about his fight with Doduma. I mean, we'll stand up for Aqua. He's been alright. You're being played, you know that, right? The Manon are all sneaky little liars. I think that's enough about me, yes? Just venting with humour. Yeah, no worries. Just like I say, apologies if it goes straight over my head. I've always been a bit of a fail with things like that. Tell us about your fight with Doduma, alright? Do that, and it will be my pleasure to leave you alone. What, that? It was nothing. I was waiting in front of Army Pizza like normal, then she starts ranting about me cutting in line. I just put her in her place a little, taught her the little upstart not to mess with us humans. I don't know nothing about no suicide, but it sounds to me like she had a guilty conscience, or maybe it was some kind of divine punishment. And if you keep bugging me, little Manon, you might find yourself next in line for a smiting. A smiting? Yeah, okay. I've had enough of this. Don't ever talk to me again. Listening to your little monkey's stammer and squeak makes me want to crush you like a bug. You're very convincing there, Jerome. Yes, we completely think you're innocent now. You played a blank tape at full blast, the mime next door went nuts. Yeah, okay, I can follow that one. That's not numbers. I'd say that sounds like sufficient motive, doesn't it? If I follow him, he's sure to notice, but he might pay less attention to it, human. Would you mind seeing where he goes? I will agree to tail him. Yeah, we don't want to encourage him to harm Aqua. You don't mind? Just like that? Wow, wow, wow. You really are the perfect partner, you know? Right then, time to get moving, yes? There's a park that way, isn't there? Maybe Jerome headed there. We shall see. Wait, that way? You mean the park at the other end of the friggin' city? That's probably the closest bit. Oh nice, it's raining now. Wait, what? Oh, it's another gather intel one. Now I've got to look for more yellow speech bubbles. They can be a right pain in the ass to find. Although we found another explosive lobster. Also, nice new logo, thanks. I was just having a look around and stuff, and I found one of those sites that's like claims to be a logo maker, so I got a bit of inspiration. And I was like, well, I'll take some bits of this and the font that's kind of cool, and stick it in GIMP. Have a fiddle around. I'm not a graphic designer by any means. But I at least know how to like replicate things that I like the look of. Although I do think some of the lines could do with being a bit thicker, because when it's tiny it looks a bit meh. But I don't know what else I could do for my logo. It's all very experimental. Also, I'm stuck in an umbrella. Uh-oh. There we go. Another flawless Nintendo product. Yeah, I've been thinking of like how to maybe jazz up the starting scene screen and all that kind of stuff as well. I'd like to get maybe some kind of like 3D like triangles and stuff, or maybe something Deus Ex-y kind of coded. And that's not Deus Sexy, that's Deus Ex-y. Because I always like the UI design from that game. Like cyberpunky golden triangles. But if I do it in the colour that I like, which I've set the logo to the hex code of the colour from my lime green DS that I love.
Hey, check this.
Kirsty's in a mood about something. She's been barking order at blades near the barracks all day. Must be nice to be so pretty that you even look good when you're mad. Oh.
As I recall,
I saw Hope tending to flowers at the small park by the cathedral during lunch. Knowing her, it was probably a favour for someone else. Well, that's not the information we're looking for, but cheers.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Got another side quest we can pick up here, though. From Eliza.
That's awful.
I don't know if you're aware, but a number of xenoforms here in New LA were recently murdered by humans. How many murder quests am I going on now? I think I've got like 3 disappearance/murder quests on. Tell her that you heard about it, or tell her you were the one who resolved that case. I mean, it could have been any of the cases. She might be referring to a different one. It's simply horrible. We all need another's help, yet some people still choose violence. Welcome to the world. I'm sorry, here I am ranting away and you don't even know me. My name's Eliza. I'm a volunteer working to promote community solidarity among all New LA residents. Ask Eliza how she thinks things are going, or doubt. Tell her it'll be quite the challenge. Will be nice. I'm more optimistic than most about our city. It's always been a diverse place after all. I hope to broaden that existing sense of tolerance to include our xenoform friends. If I might backtrack for a moment, the tragic incident I mentioned is just the sort of thing that holds back progress. That Alex fellow and his sympathisers have formed a sort of, well, I guess you'd call it a militia. Now let me be clear, I don't want anyone to get hurt over this, not even members of the militia. I hope to sit down with them and discuss the matter like the rational humans we all can be. Yes, because humans are known for always being rational and talking things through, and yeah, this is going to go well. Eliza is totally right. You've got to be fair here, and opening fire on someone without at least trying to talk is the most totally unfair thing you could possibly do. You and the other members of Team Elmer have a reputation for being fair and honest in your dealings with all people, whether they're human or xenoform. Well, we try as best. I hoped you might agree to act as a mediator in these talks with the militia. You must help us convince these people that their actions only serve to hurt this great city. And the quest is called Shotgun Diplomacy. I'll accept it, but we won't track it for now. Thank you, I'm certain your efforts will make New LA a more free and equal place for all. We already know where the xenophobic Alex creep is. That's not very neutral language there, Alice. Friends of the cause spotted him hanging around Balance Rock over in Oblivia. I don't know what he's planning, but whatever it is, I fear more innocent xenoforms may be at risk. You have to stop him. You have to. Don't worry, Alice. He will. I know it. Okay. Still need to find where Graham's gone, though. I like when games have an auto walk feature. It's one of my favourite things about Morrowind is that you can just stick it on auto walk and have a drink or a vape or whatever. Right, well, excuse me, crossing the road there.
No.
I'm walking here. They said he was in the park, so... Oh, here we go. They say the prone woman who murdered my friends is hiding out in Oblivia's Mesa Fortress. Damn her. If I had the strength to do it, I'd go and kill her myself. Prone woman? I wonder if that's a named enemy. Also, why do I remember talking to Fosdyke? I haven't done a quest for him yet, but I remember doing a quest in the past. I'm sure he's an author or something. I hope it's not time of day based.
Yeah?
It could be. Cool.
Wow, that's something.
You found a wrecked vehicle at Oblivia's Twin Archers? Well, it doesn't look like it'll be back in action anytime soon, so you'll have to hand over. Yeah, I do wish these yellow speech bubbles popped up a bit further away. Also, there's another lobster over here somewhere. There we go. 16 out of 99. Axiom Space Town Development of the Future. Okay.
Listen.
Listen. Her. Her. Maybe. I mean, it's about to go night, but maybe at night there'll be some different speech bubbles around. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Huh. Don't say.
Near Oblivia's Lake Basil is a mephite that gathers and lives off the leavings of other indigents. Maybe it's some sort of mutation. Anyone in the park at this time of night?
Yeah?
I don't know where this one is. Maybe it's down this alleyway. I don't want to go checking around everyone's back garden just for a yellow speech mark. That would be annoying. Maybe somebody further to the north knows something. They could have maybe shrunk the radial areas in a little bit. Make them a bit less annoying to find. Oh.
Oh, and get this.
There we go. So that guy sitting in the lowest strata beneath Deliverance Park, is that Jerome? What could he possibly be doing down there? Let's go find out. Hiya! Boom. Where's that? Is that supposed to be like water or something? Texture's moving under my feet. Oh. The plot thickens again. Wow, what the hell? What did I do to deserve this? Was it those Manon? Oh, those little freaks. I knew it. See what's happening with... See what's happening? What's happening, Jerome? How are you doing? Turn around and walk away. Okay, that seems like a worse option. You were with that Manon. I don't know what happened. I was eating, then suddenly I just passed out. When I woke here, I had this bomb attached to me. Believe Jerome's story, or don't believe Jerome's story. I don't believe you. I don't know what bomb you're talking about. I can't see now. We'll believe him. Thanks for believing me. It is the truth, I swear. I knew you were different from that damn Manon. Anyway, you gotta help me disarm this thing. Mimi some or not, I don't want to die. You have to save me, please. Attempt to defuse the bomb because that never goes wrong in games and media and stuff. I'll say that diving into the lake might weaken the blast. Yeah, for us maybe. I don't think it'll weaken it for him. Attempt to defuse. Blue wire. It's always the blue wire. Or is it the red one? Oh, thanks, buddy. So, you do know something about this kind of bomb, right? No? Never seen one before? Well, let's hope you're a natural then. Well, think you can disarm it? I've been picking up lots of lobster bombs, to be fair, so... No, no. The bomb. It's not stopping. It's not... Oh, you're useless. Ah, damn you, Manon freaks. Rip that guy. Well, that escalated quickly. Now, do we think it's the policeman Manon or somebody else that play? To be fair, when the person fell off the roof, he was very quick to appear, so maybe it is the policeman Manon. Did you find Jerome? What happened? And why are you so pale? What? He was rigged with explosives? He's dead? That's terrible, yes. So terrible. But why would... Does that mean he isn't our murderer then? Perhaps? Now I'm even more confused than before. Maybe let's sort through this from the beginning? Sorry, I've got a mail it seems, and you used the only one with this address, so... It's the girlfriend. This photo, it's WiiU. She's been strung up in the Weeping Whitewood over in Noctilum. Oh god, not that place. And there's a Skirpo nipping at her feet. Tell Aqua that you need to move out now or speculate that Aqua knows the perpetrator. I mean, considering they've got his girlfriend, he probably does know the perpetrator. Hell like that. I don't know. But I have to go save her, right? Right? Yes. Okay, well, seeing as that's 8,000 M's that way, let's... Is there what else I need to hand in? That's a new one. That's a new one. Why do I have a pin there? One there. No more to hand in, but we should be able to do that heart-to-heart with Gwyn. Speculation. No breathing.
Listen.
Don't give her... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That was one of the first songs when I was at school my band performed.
So listen.
And then we discovered Muse. And then we basically became a Muse tribute band. And AFI. Did a fair bit of AFI as well. Gwyn, evening, Irina in the party. Irina is not in the party, but it is not evening. It is night. There we go. Papa Roach gag complete. Yes.
Man, this is it.
I'm pretty sure that's like the only Papa Roach song that I even know, though, to be fair. No, wasn't there another that were quite popular? There was that one and one more, I think, at the time that were very popular. Evening, Kilniath. Funny running into you here, huh? I was just about to go and have dinner with Matthias and Lieutenant Arena, but the Lieutenant wanted to buy something at that store, so I'm just waiting for it to finish. Shouldn't be too long now. Suggest that Gwyn buy a present for Arena, or offer to take Arena's place at dinner. We'll suggest that he buys something. She Loves Me Not. Yeah, the name sounds familiar. A present? What? So yeah, today isn't any sort of special day. I don't have any reason to give her one, so yeah, I think she'd just find that pretty suspicious. But I have been thinking that I might use my share of our next assignment reward to get her something really incredible for her birthday. Like, maybe that new assault rifle from Sakuraba Industries? What do you think? Recommend a Meredith & Co weapon, recommend Candid Incredible Protective Wear, or recommend that he buy her a ring. The video is then playing at a dilapidated theme park. Yeah, that's ringing a lot of bells. We'll recommend a ring. Seriously? That's moving a bit fast, don't you think? I mean, I don't even know if I have enough money. I'd have to buy a matching set of rings, right? I wonder, instead of buying a pre-made one, I could just make one out of resources mined through Frontier Nav. But what resource should I use? Maybe Dawnstones? Or Everfreeze or? Uh-oh, looks like the Lieutenant's coming back out. Well, I've got to go. Hope we can work together on a mission soon. Oh, Gwyn. I think it's dilapidated. That's how I would spell it. Dilapidated. But then again, I spell a lot of stuff wrong, so don't trust me. Right. Oh, what's this one? Oh yeah. We wanted to gather the... From Oxerves. What are Oxerves doing there? I don't think I've ever seen Oxerves there. We won't go for them ones, because they'll probably be some ridiculously high level. Oh, we wanted to do that at midnight as well, didn't we? Dilapidated. Thanks, autocorrect. Where were you early? Yeah, autocorrect is on a break when you need it. I've got a huge love-hate relationship with autocorrect. Also, Twitch seems... I swear, Twitch has its own form of autocorrect. Because even on my PC, if I'm typing in the chat on Twitch, letters will just, like, shift and change. God knows why or how. But sometimes I'll be typing something and an extra letter will appear and one will disappear. I checked my browser settings and I don't have spelling correction on that or anything. So it must be a Twitch thing. Hey up, Jonkler. This is over here. There is... Ooh, some indigent dung. I like indigent dung. Prioritise the dung pile. In every game. So it needs to be between 0 and 5. Well, that's fine because we can make it 0. It's Ada.
Right on time. You are the real Hope, right?
Possibly.
Yes. Thank you again for your help. We have to put a stop to this.
Okay, so why don't you guys hide, and I'll draw our fake out here.
All right. But be careful. Don't take any risks.
Yeah, don't take any risks like standing out in the open, in a big open field, with indigents everywhere.
Thank you so much for coming all this way. I know you're busy.
Oh,
Now,
heck,
briefly
you're always
revisiting
helping
two
me with one
conversations
thing or
from two
another.
different
I don't
streams.
mind at all.
That's
You
very
think my
kind.
memory can do that?
I'm afraid I just didn't know
Mass
who else
Effect
to
and
ask.
Thalassophobia, the
So
Leviathan in
unusual to
Mass
hear you
Effect
ask for
3
help.
Nightmare Fuel.
You've got me super curious. Oh, but one
Isn't
thing
the
first.
Yes?
Isn't the Leviathan
What
a
is it?
ship? That's the
You
name of one
are
of the ships
real
in there.
Hope, right?
Or an actual Leviathan.
The real Hope? I don't understand.
No, I just heard this rumor about an imposter. Can't be too careful.
No, trust me. I'm Hope from New LA. What a strange rumor to invent.
What a
So
strange
you
rumour
can
to
prove
invent.
that, right?
I've been together with Ornella this entire time. She can vouch for me.
Of course this is Hope. What kind of bizarro
That's
questions
what a
are you
Reaper
asking
used to look
anyway?
like as an animal.
Okay. Guess I went a
What a
little nuts
Reaper
there.
used to look like
The
as an
thing
animal.
is, I've got somebody that I'd like you guys to
God,
meet.
again, it's been that long since I played
You
Mass
can
Effect.
come
Is
out
that a base game quest or a DLC quest or something? Fuck off that
What?
massive
This
cuttlefish.
isn't possible. Ornella, you set me up?
No, I was just... Why are you even here, Hope?
I would ask you the same. Are you a fake Ornella, just like I have a fake Hope?
I'm not! Oh, damn it. This whole planet's gone to hell.
Gone to hell in a handbasket. Angrily accuse Ornella of being a traitor or ask Ornella what drove her to this. I want to know what drove her to it.
Money. Lots and lots and lots
Money.
of money. I want to roll around
Always
in
the money.
piles of credits and forget all about the fact that I'm stuck on this stupid rock. And I'd found the perfect little pawn in our dear Hope.
I thought she was about to say, and I'd have gotten away with
You
it
lied to
too if it
deceive
wasn't
her.
for...
You ruined everything.
No. This isn't really her. Ornella helped me. She was always there. She was like a mother to me.
I still think it's a Definian.
You really are a stupid girl. Your precious Ornella is scum. She sold the lives and bodies of her people for spending money. Guess there's no reason to hide anymore. We'll just kill you and add your parts to the latest shipment.
Yep, Definian. Called it. More Definians?
You can rest easy, knowing that I, the great Jizan, will be taking over the role of Hope Alonzi. That sweet face of yours will add more fresh bodies to my mother's collection. Now, prepare to die for your kindness.
Or, hear me out, we could not.
Power up! Get yourself ready!
A little buff now and then can't hurt.
Let's use an aura. Repair!
Sending this next one.
Absorber skin!
Firestorm! Look at that!
Boom.
Uh-oh. An aura ought to set this right.
I'm not doing another aura. Chili beans.
Three in a row! Shoot to kill! Here comes the big
Hello, Belle.
We need a little pick-me-up. Scratch-top!
Be positive.
Eagle Eye! Scratch our back! King
Absorber skin!
You scratch our back, I'll scratch yours. I hope that big Tectinsula won't start on us. I would, but I'm waiting for the other ones to charge.
It's not over until the fat baby sings.
I hope you heard that. It's not over till the fat baby sings.
Hard to outmaneuver them.
We'll get fired up for both of us.
Brain jack!
Breaker. Eagle Eye. First down. Three in a row. Leave it to me. Initiations. They're tough. Heal me up. We must attend to our afterburn. Myopic scream.
Boom.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Man, life is a real bitch sometimes.
Yep.
Go on, do it. I got nowhere left to go anyway.
Ask her why she did this. Grant her wish and take her life. I mean, we'll ask. And theoretically she should, you know, go to prison.
What? You want to know why I did it?
Yes, that's why I'm
You
asking.
think anyone would play sidekick to a naive fool like you for free? You were popular even before the crash, and I thought I'd get in on it. Make a quick buck and walk away whistling, but you kept helping people for free. We were in the red from day one. All that potential wasted. So I sold you out. Then I sold the mims of your clients to those freaks.
That's horrible!
Yes.
Yeah, just a
and I
bit.
belong in hell for what I've done. Now hurry up and send me there.
No. Come back to New LA with us. If we explain this, we'll find a way. I'll vouch for you. Do whatever it takes to make it right.
You make me sick. Unconditional love? Martyrdom? What are you trying to gain with that dreck?
I'm not. This is what my father taught me.
Yeah, and where did it get him? Fleeced and murdered.
Whoa.
I'm no different from the ones who killed your father, Hope. Actually,
Pulls out sniper rifle.
I'm worse.
Oh.
No!
Nintendo games, everyone. Quest complete, I guess. I'm willing to knife art. Well, that was an unexpected quest and an unexpected resolution to the quest. I like Hope. She's nice. She is a nice person. But clearly some people don't resonate with that. Why do I have a marker there? Not for that other quest, but right. Let's go rescue Aqua's girlfriend from this horrible, horrible, horrible place. Goodbye, bot. Yeah, so this is the Weeping Whitewood, which is, you know, creepy and filled with big scary enemies. Let's try and avoid any of the big scary enemies if we can. Oh no. It's not going well today. She was always so warm, no? Now she's as cold as frozen pizza. Offer words of comfort to the grieving Aqua, or give Aqua space to grieve in peace. Both are good options. You really are very, very kind, but I can't. We had a promise, you and me, you know? We were gonna make our own pizza. I even built an oven in my house. I thought we could, but now... It's a note, no? Maybe it's from whoever did this? Are you angry, little Manon? Bitter? Good. Your hurt won't go away until the flames of hate burn everything to ash. Whoever did this knew me, right? They did this to you because of me? I expect I'll be next, right? They clearly want me dead. They can come and try me, can't they? I'll end this. End them all. I'm going to catch the bastard responsible, and I'm going to kill them, aren't I? I'm headed back to the city. I need to start hunting down the culprit, don't I? She won't be able to rest so long as this lunatic is out there, will she? They're all getting a bit serious, these quests now. That's the Oxerve one. I'm pretty sure the Oxerves here are an okay level, so we might as well get them whilst we're here. Hello, Oxerves. Where are they? Are they both? Ah, it's there. I think. No, that's just a plant. Where the it's there.
Ready to get your butt handed to you? Random pack. Take it in close. Myopic streak. Easy peasy.
Is anyone hurt?
Well, he didn't drop the thing that I needed. Elemental clusters. I wonder if there's any particular body part I need to target to get them.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen. Start big. Move in and land a hit. We'll put a sock on them. Here. Oh yeah. Dinner. Who's the winner?
Thank heavens.
Oh, there we go. No, is that not what we need? Elemental clusters? Huh.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
Get yourself ready.
Starfall play. Wild down. Starfall rondo. Myopic streak.
Well, we're getting plenty of elemental fragments, but not clusters.
hand it to you. Start big. Move in and land a hit. We'll put a salt on them. Oh yeah! Who's the winner?
Destroyed. One more volley, down.
Easy peasy. Our skills were indisputably superior.
They were, Rel. They certainly were. I wonder if there's a greater drop chance of them in Silverland, considering that's where it says to go for that quest. I don't know. I'm not sure how the mechanics of it work. But I do know there's two of them just up here. Sideways. Wait, what?
Oh yeah! Who's the winner?
And these ones are actually bigger ones. Since I can bind them.
Let's use an aura.
Sending this next
Way, hope it level 35.
Bring it a row. Shoot to kill. Myopic scream. Shooting star. Leave it to me.
I love Elle's voice line so much. Oh, I did that way too early.
Thank heavens.
Elemental fragments, they're still not what we need. Hmm. Also, do you want to see something terrifying? This big dome up here has a suspicious little hole in the side of it. Also, it glows green at night, and you can see it on most places in the map. And inside of here is basically one of the strongest enemies in the entire game. Which looks absolutely terrifying from there. Just standing there ominously on the ceiling. It's like bloody Queen Goma from Ocarina of Time or something. Level 97. So we won't be doing that for a long while. Can't remember if she comes out as well, like at night or something like that. Let's see if there's some more Oxerves down here that we can beat. Right, that area looks to be an indoors area. Oh, there's a ledge here. I've never been here before. Oh, that'll be why I've never been here before. Oh shit. Yeah, they're all very high level. Let's not go there. Acquire the secret data unit. We'll do that for Kirsty. That's the castle in the sky one. Which I think wants me to go. Yeah. Retrieve Kuta's cargo from a certain huge thing somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's inside that nest. Oh, and that's the one where I need to go in that cave where I got wrecked. back again, just rewatch the Leviathan scene. What, are you trying to trigger yourself, or are you trying to, like, build up a resistance to it? Oh, I thought that was a giant sandworm then. It's not. I just looked down and saw a big thing. Yeah, if you weren't there just then, I did just show inside of this big cocoon thing where, as far as I'm aware, the most difficult enemy in the entire game resides. That creepy thing. Farsis the Ever Queen. And I think somewhere in here is where that trader's thing is, because it said... The quest says, retrieve Kuta's cargo from a certain huge thing somewhere in Silverloo. I mean, this is a huge thing that would have a thing inside. I don't know if I can get inside without it spotting me though. I can't see any hiccups or anything. Noctilucent sphere. Wasn't as bad as you remember. Might go play a little PSO. Finally made that Huni world I've been talking about. Ah. Yeah, somebody on Blue Sky did one of those like post the GameCube game things. So of course I picked PSO. Can't see any drops in here. I don't think it is actually in there. And that thing is creeping me out. Wait, can I use the follow ball? No, not the follow ball. This. Yeah, okay, that doesn't really work indoors. Yeah, let's not be in here. Speaking of Blue Sky, why did you not share your fave evolution? Because I don't really have one. I like Eevee being Eevee. I'm very boring like that. I don't have a favourite evolution because I just don't let it evolve. I keep it as Eevee. That's why I was very happy when they brought out Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, because I had a permanent Eevee. Jolteon is life. I mean, you've got Zapdos. Who needs Jolteon when you've got Zapdos? Who needs an ice Pokemon when you've got Articuno? Yeah, I like the elemental legendaries. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing I looked down there. These fucking scare crocodiles. Can I get that without getting aggroed? Is there anything else below me? There's those things. Those are alright. Let's get out of the Skell so it doesn't get blown up. Try and get this drop. Boom. Choco Doggo beats the Zingy Chicken. My favourite electric type is Shinx. I love Shinx. And its evolutions. My favourite fire type is Cyndaquil, who is also not allowed to evolve. Cyndaquil perpetually stays as Cyndaquil. Unless it's in Legends Arceus, in which case it becomes a big spooky ghost creature. That's kind of cute. BDB. Let's just go with that one. Also, I love how there's a Destroyer of Worlds over there. That's lovely. I have a team on Sapphire that has a level 89 Mudkip. Nice. Mudkip is a jam. I do enjoy a good Mudkip. I think I had a strong Mudkip on Colosseum on the GameCube. Still never played XD because it's perpetually expensive. Oh shit, there's aerial creatures everywhere. It's almost as if the game knew I could fly. Where am I even going? I don't know anymore. Yeah, there's some observes there and there, but they're going to be higher level ones. Everstone, baby. I think we'll go back to Suncatch Ravine because they'll be lower level. And if it's showing up on the map marker, surely they actually drop it. They have to drop it. They have an icon. Oh, you know what I could do? I bet I can just get it from the material market. I can. That makes life a lot easier. I've got so many of those bloody tickets. It's going to get to a point where I'm going to get rewarded with those tickets and I've got too many of them. Maybe I should just buy one of everything. Or maybe I should craft some gear, actually. Seeing as the next set of gear is for level 40 and I'm approaching level 40. Right, is that everything done here? It is. Let's go and hand this quest in. Mudkip, Masquerain, Flygon, Agron, Manectric and Breloom. Nice, interesting party. None of the, like, massively main popular ones, I don't think. Flygon's cool. I like Flygon. Agron's an interesting choice. You try not to use legendaries. Yeah. The problem I have with legendaries is they're not legendaries, they're just... you're guaranteed to get them. There's no actual rare Pokemon other than, like, shinies and such. I think I finally figured out what I want to say. I never knew love letters were so hard. So about that present, I still haven't decided which one to give him. Why don't you just pick whatever you think is best? So she's either going to make him a necklace out of bug antennas or elemental clusters. I think if it was me, I would definitely not want the bug antennas, so we'll go with elemental clusters. They're kind of lumpy, but Christopher did say he needed to do repairs on his Skell. You know, the one with the name What's a Dite. This is going to go well if you don't even know his Skell's name. He'll like them, right? Okay, I'll go give them to him along with my letter. Please return once your love is cured, okay? I love how he still thinks love is an affliction. I will need to take additional readings. Yeah, alright, here goes. Wish me luck. Yes! This can't be right, can it? These numbers are mad. Maybe she's suffering from a serious medical crisis. Christopher said he'll go out with me. He was repairing his Skell, right? And apparently the part I gave him was the last one he was missing. He said me coincidentally bringing it was a sign from the goddess of beauty, that it was fate or whatevs. Oh dear, prolonged exposure to numbers this high is probably going to fry my emotion meter. This wouldn't have happened without you two. I love everyone right now. Yeah, the emotion meter has shattered completely. Your love is a menace, is it not? For a body the size of hers to house so much energy, you humans are fearsome creatures, yes? Do you hold such potential emotional energy inside as well? Chelchio Petus that you are full of love, or explain that you are dead inside. Just completely deadpan. No, we are full of love. Marvellous, yes. An energy source of this caliber could accomplish nearly anything if harnessed properly, couldn't it? On Omega Ruby, my Breloom was an absolute monster. Technician, Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, Spore. Nice. I've got Alpha Sapphire. No wait, did I get Omega Ruby? I've got Sapphire on Game Boy Advance, so I think I got Omega Ruby, so that had the opposite version of the remake. Never got around to playing it because I started playing X and Y because they technically came beforehand, and that was the part where I kind of dropped off with Pokemon. Like, just wasn't really feeling it because it's just a bit too easy. I mean, PvP wise, sure, that's difficult, but I'm not a PvP person. But yeah, got dissatisfied with Pokemon. You humans are a fascinating race. This has yielded extremely helpful data, hasn't it? At last I understand what you mean by social. Don't know why I can't read there. Social literacy. Now we'll continue to study until I've mastered it. Here is compensation for serving as my instrument, okay? Maybe you'll accept it with none of your typical human reservations. Meow. I spent ages to get that thing. I had to use the sneaking mechanic to get a shroomish with both the hidden ability and bullet seed egg move. Took me 2 days. Yeah, that sounds like a painful thing to do. I don't think I've ever felt like I needed any particular build or anything in Pokemon. It's always just been a case of level high enough and everything faints. Alright, let's see if I can resolve this murder quest. I think that's one of the reasons when I started playing Shin Megami Tensei and Persona that it felt a lot more appealing, because it was like you've still got creature capturing and customizing moves and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time they can actually be genuinely technical and challenging, the quests on it, or the battles either. Just very long games though. Excuse me, but are you Kilniath? I thought so. You look just like he described, so he must have also been right when he said I could depend on you. Sorry, I'm Jim, a fellow Blade. I work with Aqua. I've been all over New LA trying to find him, but no dice. Then I thought maybe you'd know where he was, so I switched to looking for you. Admit you don't know where Aqua is, or ask if Jim is sure Aqua isn't in NLA. Well, we don't know where Aqua went, so... I see. As far as I know, he just returned from Noctilum when he suddenly left town again. Poor guy was pretty panicked from the sound of it. Find out where Jim thinks Aqua may be, or offer to help look for Aqua. He'll offer to help. You're thinking of going after him? Really? Well, if you are, I heard a rumour he was seen near Keegan Ridge over in Oblivia. Thanks. I've been itching to go look myself, but I'm not really equipped to survive out there. I really appreciate you offering to do this. Aqua's great, but he's got a hasty streak to him, so someone needs to make sure he's safe. Okay. Oh, mob quest from Nail. Nail, whatever her name is. Like, to me, that name, based on people I know and spellings I know, that'd be Nail. Where did I park my Skell? It'd be nice to get more quests with her though. We ended up investigating the big ring in Oblivia, which I've always wanted to know about. Apparently it was ancient terraforming tech. And it had Clurian... Her race is called the Clurians. Apparently it had elements of their tech in it. And then we got started on by 2 Skells that we'd never seen before. That way. Oh dear. There is a Skell there. What's going on here then? Powell? You're the one from... Ha! You're late. And do I come running to that Aqua Scum's rescue anyway, huh? Don't you know what the little monster did? No, you're like them, ain't you? Think the customer's always right, which gives you the chance to heap abuse on the heads of the working man. Has this guy snapped because of all the pizza demands? In that case, I sentence you to death. Yeah, I think the answer's yes. Demand that he take back his unkind words about Aqua, or ask who is piloting the Skell. We will react calmly. We'll try to diffuse the situation. You still don't get it? You're as slow as Aqua. I'll give you a clue. Grenade pizza. Blast of salami and cheese straight to the gut. Favourite of the hateful little man-on everywhere. Now don't tell me you forgot old Powell already. I figure you're not like those gluttonous freaks who just eat any old pizza I throw out. Good thing I had a buddy from my old line of work scrounge up a Skell for me. Wait, it was that easy? Why did we have to wait 6 chapters to get one? Demand to know what happened to Aqua, or question Powell about his past. He seems like the kind of person who'd be interested in me inquiring about his past. Ha! I gave all those men on the house special, 1 grenade pizza with the works as their send-off to hell. And you don't even want to know why? Instead, you want a history lesson? Well, never let it be said that Army Pizza let a customer down. Our special forces back on Earth did every dirty job the Army threw my way without whining or complaint. Like, oh, say, drugging diplomats and arranging for a little fall so it looked like suicide. Or maybe attaching bombs to POWs to loosen their traitorous tongues. Jeez. Hell, I even took an enemy officer's family captive and fed him to crocodiles once. So I figured I'd give these man-on bastards a taste of the works. It was my final gift to that monster Aqua before I put him in the ground. You got this dumb look on your face like, but why? Well, I'll tell you. Revenge. Revenge on the bastards who destroyed the one thing I cared about. The man-on aren't people, they're animals. Ravenous, mindless hyenas. Every day my wife would run around delivering pizzas, and every day they'd hound her with complaint after complaint after complaint. This pizza's so hot it burned me. Well, good. Pizza's supposed to be hot. The cheese is too melty. This is 2 minutes late, isn't it? The slices are not all the exact same size, no? Blah blah blah, shut up already. Day after day after day, one insane complaint after the other. My wife, she couldn't take it. Her nerves were shot. I could tell she wanted to scream at the sight of pizza, but still, she'd just put on a sad little smile on her face and keep on delivering those pizzas for me. Have you ever seen a game go so deep on a quest about pizza? Express sympathy for Powell's wife, or say that's no justification for cold-blooded murder. Yes, it is no justification, but we'll try and sympathise. You mean it? Hell, maybe you ain't like them after all. But this story keeps going. It was pouring that day, but she just put that smile on her face and headed out, and that's when Aqua hit her with the final complaint. The salami is not evenly distributed among the slices, is it? He said. Replace it at once. That whiny little monster pushed her over the edge. Is a little salami worth more than a human life, her? Well, is it? She couldn't take it anymore, so on her way home, she killed herself. But I know it was really Aqua who pulled the trigger. He and those other animals backed her into a corner. And then the bastard had the nerve to call me up and complain that his replacement pizza never arrived. I'll never forgive him, or anyone who sides with him. They used to call me the Hellfire Margarita back in the army. It's time to show you how I earned that name. I'll see. I'll sear you to a golden crisp. Jesus Christ, this quest. Well, we don't have much choice. Also, his Skell is called Grenade Pizza F.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks. Wild start! Oh yeah! Finish him off the range. Spinning! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks.
Okay. Ooh, what's this one? That shotgun diplomacy one. He's also trying to start on the man-on. They don't like man-on, some of these people. I think that one's the best way to get there. If I don't get started on high-level monkeys, that is. Oh yeah, I think I've done this side quest in the past. I remember this location for having a high-level monkey. So that damned woman made her move. She'll pay for this. Ah, if it isn't our little Xeno lover. Come to end the life of a fellow human, traitor. Explain to Alex that Eliza asked you to come in peace. Or persuade Alex to stop his crimes and turn himself in. Well, she did ask us to come in peace. I had hoped we might be fast friends, that you might have the wisdom to see things as they truly are. It seems I was mistaken. Look at you, nothing but a snivelling cur in service to that idiot woman. But if you wish to discuss the matter, I am agreeable. Reasoned debate has always been one of humanity's greatest hallmarks, after all. If you, if you can convince me that your claim is correct, I will acknowledge defeat. And in that case, you'll be allowed to walk away in peace. I'll even have my colleagues stand down. Assert that not all xenoforms are hostile, or ask Alex why he can't compromise with xenoforms. I'll ask him why he can't compromise. Ask him for his side. Compromise? Compromise? Compromise with the vermin that came stomping into our city? I might as well compromise with the cockroach that lives in my pantry. Or you could, you know, get rid of the cockroach. Oh, I guess that's his point. How exactly would you propose I compromise with these interlopers, With the Xeno plague that invaded our city for their own selfish gain? Say that the arms manufacturers prove interspecies cooperation? Or tell Alex that his beliefs do not justify violence? Well, the AMs are a good example. A fine collaboration for now, but do you really think that partnership will last forever? Look at Earth's history. Even when it was just us humans, we still fought a string of endless wars. You're not wrong. We shared biology, learned each other's languages, and even with all that, peace never lasted. This dream of peaceful understanding between alien races with no such common ground is ludicrous. Even now, they fail to understand us. They cannot even fathom why they find themselves in this current predicament. Well then, what specious claim will you make next? Try to convince Alex that humans cannot survive alone, or accept that words are futile and stop him by force. Well, that's clearly not an option, so we will persist. You honestly feel these Xenos are so great an asset? I will concede that without their assistance, New LA might have fallen by now. But that doesn't... No, am I wrong after all? Fa ha 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 ha. That was question mark who said that. I should have known you'd be watching. No, it's you who are the fool. Have you ever truly stared into the darkness within them? Xenos kill, they pillage, they care about nothing but their own selfish desires. All Xenos are the same, none of them will ever be true brothers and sisters of humanity. And if you and Eliza refuse to see that, then I name you my enemies as well. Well, I think we were as reasonable as we could have been, to be completely honest.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen. A little puff now and then can't hurt.
That should take care of that one when the drones finish him off. Yep. Try and get a side attack on him. Bonk. That monkey should be far enough away for me to use that. Wow. Side attack. New. Hello. Welcome, ShadouFireborn.
We're doing good.
Nice Pingu reference there. Do you play Xenoblade yourself?
Is anyone hurt?
Thankfully, nobody is hurt. Oh, Alex survived as well. Enough. I yield for today, but know that I will not be stopped. Yeah, about the same level as you, so I'm assuming we're at comparable progress. Nice. Yeah, this is actually the furthest I've got in this game, because I did play it on the Wii U, but kept getting stuck on the previous chapter. So I've actually made more progress this time around, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new stuff. It matters not what temporary profits this Xeno infestation may offer New LA. There can be no surrender, no rest until every last one of them has been chased from our streets. Oh dear. Well, that didn't go well. I just got to chapter 9 and unlocked Skell Flight. Yep, same. I prioritised everything to get Skell Flight. Probably because I love this music. The flight music is just so fantastic. And also, you know, it opens up the entire rest of the map. So I am just kind of grinding and doing side quests at the moment before chapter 10. And with chapter 10 potentially having our last meal option with Lin and Tatsu as well, I wonder if that might be the last base game chapter. Although saying that, there's still a lot of Silverlum and Cauldrus that I haven't explored or anything, so there's probably a load more quests there as well. But yeah, chapter 9, the boss fight against Gurjag and what's-her-face. That was tough. I just used lots of healing items. Alright, time to report back to Eliza.
There you are.
Welcome back. I'm relieved to see you well. It shames me deeply that we humans should have to fight one another over this. Still, it seems I was right to ask your help. You made more progress than I dared hope. I'm certain one day we'll see eye to eye. If we redouble our efforts, I know we can make the city a fair and free place for all its inhabitants. For now, I thank you for your kindness. I don't like flying in heavies, costs so much fuel. Yep, starting to feel that now. And yeah, I know it's proportional to their fuel tank size, but it comes down to the cost of refueling with the faster consumption and higher max fuel tank. Yep, that's exactly what I've been thinking. I love the heavies for them being heavies and, you know, good defense and everything. Although I suspect they're not going to do great against anything with gravity damage. I've still never fully understood the different damage types and such on this game. I've gone all heavy for ground gear, but mixed it a little bit with the Sakuraba stuff for physical death, and then the whatever it's called for the chest piece. Can't remember now. That one, the Meredith one, so that I had some beam and ether resistance. Figured that gives me some fairly spread out stats. Just the negative 100 gravity resistance won't help. Right, I can remove that marker now. Did you play the original yourself, Shadow? Or is it Shadow? See, to me, I'd read it as Shadow. Because D-O-U. You didn't play the original? Ah, so first time playing it, nice. Have you played any of the other Xenoblade games? That is a level 30, that should be easy to do. It was only a couple of years ago, to be fair, that I played this, because I went out and bought a second-hand Wii U just for this game. Well, this game and the Zelda HD games, considering, you know, Zelda in HD.
Listen.
Lobster. Nice. Who's that? Hope, Affinity 1. In the afternoon. Do we have max with Hope yet? Ooh, not quite. We'll just leave them for now until we get max. Let's do Kunlab's quest. When facing a new challenge or preparing to embark on a new endeavour, do you ever sense the whispers of the will within you? To put the question in more human terms, do you ever get gut feelings? Yes. You can almost always tell when a big enemy is going to pop out and interrupt you. Say that you act on your gut on rare occasions, or say that all of your actions come from the gut. I mean, not necessarily all, but more often than not. I see. If you were an Orphean, you would no doubt be in close communication with the Ovar inside you. I have felt the presence of Senripa water deep within Noctilum. That knowledge is clearly a gift from my Ova. For as long as we have that water, the Orphe survive. I fear I must go to Noctilum at once. I would ask for your assistance. Hey, we've got all them already. Nice. Thank you, my preparations are complete, save 2 mission ingredients for the rations. 3 pieces of Laguine's driftwood and 4 heads of Sedellana lettuces must be found before I can depart. They don't half make things hard to pronounce on this. So how I understand the resistances work, is each resistance cuts the amount of that type of damage by resistance percentage, makes sense, or increases it if negative. So say you had 50 physical res, your physical damage taken is cut in half, then your defense is applied, reducing the damage you take further by your defense amount. Pretty simple system, but it makes resistances more important than the actual defense. That would actually make a fair bit of sense, to be honest. The thing that confuses me most is how do you know what type of damage you're receiving? Because maybe I just don't pay close enough attention to the enemies or something, but I don't think it's particularly obvious what is hitting me. Like if some prone shoot at me, I assume it's beam weapons, but what if it's ether weapons instead? How do I know if it's ether? Yes, the enemy encyclopedia does tell you, or it tells you what they're weak against, I'm not sure. Let's have a look actually. I know it does give some good info there. Where is it again? No, it's under Intel, isn't it? Intel Enemy Index. Yeah, so that tells me their physical stuff and everything. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily say what they attack with, so like a Scorpio, for example. Classification normal. As if I've only fought 8 of them. Also, I love how I went on this the other day and looked at losses global. Oh, well, he's gone up in rankings. That makes sense, seeing as he nuked me to death. Cyrene the Loss, though. That was the top of the list for global losses for people, because that's right outside the city at the start of the game. I love that fact. Dunno then, sorry. Yeah, no worries. I think a lot of the... I would suspect a lot of the actual creatures do physical damage, because they're essentially just bashing you for the most part. Ooh, there's a lobster. Ganglion probably do beam or ether damage, because they're using alien weapons. I imagine some of the Skells will do a combination, because their weapons will be similar to the weapons that you can get on your Skell, which can deal a variety of different damages and such. But I'm sure years ago, a couple of years ago, when I first got the WiiU version, I looked it up and somebody had said something, probably on YouTube or Reddit, that beam for ranged and physical for melee is a good direction to go, just for like most things. You can specialise if you're having a bit of trouble with particular enemies. Oh, it's you. I feel I was half asleep. It seems the strength of my Ova is ebbing. If you have what I requested, please give it to me. Here you are. Fine work. I knew I could depend on you. Now I must hurry to Noctilum. Offer to accompany him, or ask if he has a weapon. We'll offer to accompany him. Will be nice. Thank you, but I wish to focus all my energies on hearing the voice of my Ova, and for that I must be alone. Well, that was an easy quest. Didn't have to go anywhere. Maybe that's a reason that I sucked at the Chapter 9 boss against Gajarg. Because he would have been doing beam damage, I imagine, with his laser sword and everything. Maybe if I'd spec'd into beam, it'd work out better. To be fair, I can also get the next tier of armour. I've just opted not to for the time being. Jalimbo. Well, what I've heard is that some people are gaming the system by finding really high-level enemies that only do a single damage type and farming them for experience by using armour sets that give 100 resistance to that type. That makes all their attacks do only 1 damage. At that point you can just whittle them down for massive EXP each kill. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I remember on the original as well, there are some crazy videos people have done online where they can go out into Primordia, for example, and the massive Millosaurs that are level, what, 65 or something like that? They'll go out to them as a level 13, or around that level, you know, very low level, pop overdrive, manage to do whatever string of combos you need to do to just keep that going forever, and defeat a Millosaur, and it's just... yeah, you can make things a bit ridiculous if you really want. Hello, you're the human who helped Dr. Staccata stop Frazee, aren't you? Good timing. I need your help, you see. The doctor still hasn't come back from his undercover investigation, and I don't know what to do. Ask Jalimbo what the undercover investigation is about, or say the name Frazee doesn't ring any bells. Well, it does ring some bells, so... That rotten Frazee took what was left of her cult and disappeared into Cauldros. Wow, that's a heck of a trick. The doctor was sure she'd try some new scam, so he pretended to be a believer and snuck into their hideout. That doesn't sound like a good idea since she knows him. But I haven't heard from him at all, okay? I'm worried he's gotten caught, or, you know... Huh? Well, speak of the deviled egg pizza. It's the doctor, isn't it? Will you wait just a second, please? Hello? Yes, this is Jalimbo. Where are you, doctor? I'm in the bandits' refuge in Cauldros. You must get in touch with Kilniath. Tell him I need help and he has to hurry, okay? Uh-oh, Fraser's coming back, it seems. Please, Jalimbo, I don't have long before... I lost the connection. This is very, very, very bad news, although at least you were around when it happened. No, yeah, coincidence that. Please, you have to go rescue the doctor, okay? And then maybe stop Frazee from whatever she's trying to do. Yep. I mean, it's a level 30 quest, that shouldn't be too bad. Dr. Staccata is headstrong and impulsive, but she has a true heart, you know. Maybe he's banking on human racist blindness. They all look the same to me. Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, I've just completed like 3 quests all to do with you know, human v Manon, and none of them have gone particularly well. This might be a continued string. So hurry to Cauldros, yes, and thank you. Oh, there we go. Yelv is done. Cool, we can swap Yelv out then. Who can we swap him with? L, Fry. Yeah, we don't have Fry. There are so many things to do on this game, it's crazy. So many affinity missions and affinities to build and all that kind of stuff. Did you finish all of Lau's heart-to-hearts before he went unplayable? I did, yes, thankfully. In fact, yeah, that's a complete coincidence. I forgot that he goes unplayable, actually. But yeah, I did manage to complete them all. I do feel quite sorry for Lau. But of course, I imagine, considering the trailer for this version of the game, there is more than meets the eye with Lau still to come. That gets it to level 3. And still gives you nothing, yeah. I remember that from the Wii U. I remember upgrading that one and not getting anything yet. My hobby is lifting cutie pie. Fair enough. I love some of the online names on this. Right, in terms of upgrades, I think we need 5 more. Yeah, we need 5 more levels for weapons, but we should be able to get the new tier of armor, valor stuff. So we have valor. We have. That's Meredith. That's Granada. That's Sakuraba. Oh, it's green. We can go full Master Chief now. I'll stick with what we've been doing because it's kind of be working. Oh, that looks cooler. Orpheon. Yeah, I hadn't actually seen Orpheon's ones before. That's heavy, but it's got gravity resistance. Ah. Exclamation mark Discord. There is no Discord, I'm afraid, Emma. Ava9, but welcome to chat. Have you played this game yourself? Are you currently playing? That's the normal Sakuraba one. Which one was it? It's not the rig. It's the armour, that's the one that I go for the beam res and the ether res. We've got enough money for all that, I think. So, if we get Sakuraba, that should be armware. Or do we look at the Orpheon? If that's going to reduce the hit on gravity res, and it's only -5, well, it'll be -15 overall compared to that one. I don't think we've had an issue with gravity yet, so... And then for legs... I mean, for the most part, it's just Sakuraba stuff. See, that's not as bad and gives us electric. Actually kind of fits with the armour as well, which looks kind of cool. That looks ridiculous. That gives us 20 on everything. 20, 20, 20, 173 defense, whereas that would also be 173. Well, based on what you said, Shadow, I might actually go with that one. Because that gives us an all-round equivalence between us resistances, other than thermal and electric, but... Although, in terms of these, anti-spike, spike damage is good to... I haven't encountered spike in this one, but in the other games it can be quite deadly, especially one of the bosses in Xenoblade 1. See, that gives us a fair boost to melee attack. Well, no, not that much of a boost, to be fair. You know what, we'll try something new. We'll go with that. Plus we've got L's machine. Because we can use that to add slots to things. Losing a lot of physical defense though, considering the prevalence of that damage type, you might be losing more than you're gaining. Physical resistance even. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Why are they red? Why can I not? Oh, Miranium. That's what you need for that. And I invested it all. Bollocks. I always invest all my Miranium and then I regret it afterwards. But I'm like, I could actually use this for something. Could be using it for crafting as well. Because when I approach level 40... Well, you say that actually, the legwear there would only be 15 extra points, so what I could potentially do, which I've never done before. I've never paid any attention to this, but I imagine as we get higher levels, engineer augments, armor, attribute res. Yeah, if I crafted some of these, which are easy to do now that you can track them. In fact, I've got one. Boost Fizz Res, False Axiom, Ictus. I think Ictus might be level 40. They're the big scorpion spider things in Olivia. Saying that, if that's all it takes, could hunt some. That boosts it by 9, which would be roughly what we're losing. So I'll track that. What classes have you done? I have done all of the base ones, plus most of the... Oh, no, I'm not max, am I? Wait, am I max? I am max, damn it. I hate maxing classes, yeah. My skill tree's like that. I'm trying to... Rather than what I did before, which is go right to the end up with tons of skills and everything, and then have to essentially reset to do stuff when I'm against higher level enemies, I've been trying to kind of balance it downwards so that I'm roughly the same power level. But that's annoying that I'm max again now, because I need to pick a new one. That's the shield and Gatling gun. I did like Commando. So Winged Viper could be cool. Knife and a ray gun doesn't sound massively appealing, to be honest. Bottom sabers and psycho launchers. Balanced offense and defense. Provides bonuses to both melee and ranged attack. That could be cool. Starfall Blade, Stellar Ray, Geolibrium. Astrolibrium. Ah, that's the one. That's Doug's class, isn't it? I think we'll change to that whilst we're at the shop and we can buy some new equipment. Wrong shop. Not that shop. This one. Oh. Weapons. Photon sabers. We've got lightsabers now. Right, so these either do beam, gravity, or ether by the look of it. See, that one says it's got the best power rating. Cooldown is 1.2, which is low. Beam damage, stability plus or minus 8. Not too bad. 3 upgrades. Which all of the other ones. Seems like a decent one to me. And then Psycho launchers. Seeing as we've got Beam on us melee. Oh, we could go physical for the Ophidian. Beam, beam, beam. We don't have any thermal ones, do we? No. Ether. 126613. 1364. So they're all much for muchness in that regards. All got the same cooldown. 15 stability. That one does have the best stability in terms of its attack, whereas the rest have got 15% plus or minus. Do you swap friend codes? Yeah, I can do. I have nothing against that. Especially if you fancy playing multiplayer sometime. I've never played multiplayer on this game. That would be quite cool. Doing the actual quests and such. I think I'm just going to be boring and get the physical one. I'll Twitch whisper you my code. Yeah, sounds good. I have no idea what a Twitch whisper is though. What up, Kill? Hey up at it. How are things with you? I hope you are doing well. We have just been doing some upgrades. We've got some new equipment and a new class now, so I am now a something that I've already forgot the name of, a blast fencer, I believe. Which reminds me, I will have new skills and stuff now. Oops, can't you have Twitch Whispers blocked? Oh, that's not something I was aware of. You need to initiate contact before I can send it to you. Whisper. You have blocked whispers from strangers by sending a whisper. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Hello. There we go. I have sent you a whisper. Yeah, to be fair, if I go on my friend code screen now, it's going to kind of like broadcast it everywhere, isn't it? Although, can't you do the whole change squad thingamajiggy and do like the passcode squad things? I don't know. Never really done the multiplayer on this. Create private squad. You're about to create a private squad which will require a passcode to join. Passcode will be shown on the next screen. I mean, are you on the game now? Because we could definitely... I don't know what level you need to be to do multiplayer quests. Thank you for the friend code. Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about on my Switch is if I go to my friend code screen now while it's recording, then I've got like my little brother and such on there. I don't think they want that broadcasting, but what I could do is go to that screen, which doesn't have audio and stuff. Then I can go on here. See, I can be sneaky. Add friend. Search with friend code. So, okay. There we go, Shadow. Love the uni profile picture. I do approve. You will notice my profile picture is Shulk. So we've got the same sense there. And if I click back on that, there we go. Oh, now it's gone to offline mode. Next server. So if you accept that and I go play with friends... No friends. Oh no, no friends. I'll go back to the regular one for now. Are you cracking on with some work there, Addy? No, you said you were working later on. After your... I don't know if I should try and pronounce it. How are you do? Bloodborne. Bloodborne. I don't know. I'm not good at accents. It was cool seeing the end of Bloodborne though. Prone, sweet prone. That's level 21. Should probably accept that. Especially with me new class now. Seems I will be a weak babby.
That's crazy.
Which reminds me actually, skills. We will reassign the same skills that I've been using. Because that does appendages. And that one boosts physical damage, which is always nice. Yeah, just doing some work right now. Bloodborne. It was indeed fun to go through again. It looked fun. I'm surprised. Like I've mentioned on your stream, I've never finished a FromSoft game, but I do appreciate them. I appreciate their crazy gameplay and the challenge. Why have I got all these arts and it hasn't auto-assigned them? Just joined your squad. You saw it in the corner. My character name is Shatter. Ah, cool. I mean, you say I saw it in the corner. I'm blind to a lot of the corner, seeing as it's constantly popping up. Are you wanting to do some multiplayer? Because I've never done it before. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I'm definitely up for it. Saying that, I am a brand new class with completely swaps current HP and TP. Ooh, risky. We'll upgrade it for 4, might as well. Weapon damage and gravity res down. Boost damage in melee combos. That wants to go there then. Oh wait, that boosts damage as well. TP costs 1,000. TP costs 0. Okay, okay. Absolutely love it when the Japanese title of a game sounds almost identical to the English version. Just instead of the L's you have R's. Yeah, you can do the whole rolling R thing. I cannot. It's not a skill I've ever discovered. I've not leveled up that stat. BRB, no worries, Shadow. Is it Shadow or Shadow? I do need to know because I'll pronounce it wrong every time. They need 36 to rank up, so I can definitely get my melee. Deals weapon damage, beam res down. 250 scaling. Yeah, we can get all of them up. There we go. Now we've got skills. Reminds me of that meme. Yeah, I got skills. It's a very British meme, that.
Can you help?
I got skills. I have a top secret mission for you, Kilniath. Commander Vandam even asked for you by name. Press Stella for a detailed briefing, or inquire as to what her job is. That seems rude. Oh, we've got a job for you. Hold on a minute, what's your job? Now we'll ask her for a briefing. Zero hesitation, you blades don't mess around. I'll get right to it then. You expanded Frontier Nav into Oblivia, correct? Yeah, just about. Well, that's given us access to a new Ganglion intel. Perhaps you're familiar with the prone village in southern Oblivia. Unfortunately, yes, it's very high level. We've learned there are xenoforms in that village being held as forced labourers. Oh, I remember this side quest, yeah. They are neither human nor Nopon, it's an entirely new alien race. If we can free them and win them over to our side, we stand to gain a mountain of intel on the prone. There's even a strong chance they might join us as allies like the Manon and Nopon. You can see how this opportunity is too tasty for us to pass up, so how about it then? Go on then. Excellent, the commander said you'd say that. Judging from our maps, this area is pretty large. This is a pretty large prone settlement, so expect some heavy resistance. But there are a number of viable infiltration routes. As long as you stay cool out there, you should be fine. Best of luck. Yes, this is another one of those, let's send you to a high level area and you need to sneak. Yeah, Ian came by on stream a couple of days ago while I was playing this and watched me do a whole Metal Gear Xenoblade mission, where it's basically a case of avoid everything, because it will one-shot you. Also, Ian made a Morrowind comment, and I approve of any and all Morrowind comments, because it is my favourite game of all time ever. You know what else is awesome? We can fly now. And we get some awesome flight music as well, which I'm never going to get tired of. You Enwa! Yeah, exactly. Ian said some of the mechanical enemies looked like robot bull netchers. I absolutely adore this song. And also, there is a purpose to me doing this as well. I'm looking for more of those red lobster things. Since it said I'd need a Skell and the ability to fly, I assume they're planted on some of the buildings and stuff. Damn, the flying seems so seamless. Yep. And you can speed boost as well. My big hecking tank of a mech can fly somehow. But it does eat through my fuel quite a bit. Like Shidu said, Shadow. I wonder if there's one at the very top of Blade Tower, actually. There is not. I would have thought there would have been a lobster bomb up there. Surprising. Okay, might be about 30% more interested in playing this game now. Have I mentioned it has multiplayer? which I haven't played, but I may be doing if Shadow's up for it. And it has, you know, a humongous open world and shed loads of things to do and tons of personality. And it has Tatsu. What other game can you get Tatsu in? Yeah, I noticed a second ago. That's pretty cool. Aye. It's surprising because they made this for the Wii U, and then they made Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3, which didn't return to the open world. You'd think once you've got a formula, maybe you'd stick to it. Although, look at how Ubisoft has gone in that regards. Maybe it was a blessing, actually, that they didn't do another open world one. Monster Hunter has Tetsukabra. Tatsuka. Yeah, okay, I'll see what you did there. Tatsukabra. Jesus Christ. Oh well, you never fail to make me chuckle. Why can I not see any of these lobster bombs from up here? Oh, I've just found one, finally. Oh, I'm falling. I'm falling. Oh, it's a shame the music resets when you touch the ground. Also, what is that? Emote. That is awesome. Is that an emote of you doing a laugh with something on your head? I thought it were like Aerith or something at first. It looked like the hair parting. Or Aeris, if you know her as Aeris. I've only ever known her as Aerith because I was late to the game. That is an affinity mission, level 36. Could possibly do that. Primary destination Cauldros. Ugh. Hopefully not. It's a laughing emote based on one of the bosses from Bloodborne. Ah! Right, I see. See, I'm clicking onto some things now. Now that I've actually, you know, witnessed the game that is Bloodborne. Hold on, that should mean that I should have some Addy emotes, shouldn't it? I do. Ooh, I have Addy emotes. There we go. I can do a you being hyper. Oh, in fact, that's what I was going to do, actually. I was planning on this. Everybody... So what do? I do... There we go. Shout out to Irritable Indian. If anybody does like Bloodborne or Death Stranding or Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger, which he's going to be playing, and I believe he does Marvel Rivals and all that stuff, go check out Irritable Indian. Addy, send him some love, he's an awesome guy. Back, got bothered by door solicitors. Oh god, door solicitors do not sound like fun. Oh my god, the timing was perfect. You're still learning law even after the law run. I will always be learning law. Thanks, man. Much too kind. I mean, I can be a bit crueler if you want. Nah, I've been enjoying watching your content. You're awesome. It's fun to hang out, and you keep me sane whilst I'm working, so if I can return the favour, all good. Welcome back. Shadow/Shadow. You do have to let me know if it is Shadow or Shadow. Because it is bothering me. Which way around is it? Kilniath is the best boy. The best boy. Hey up, Shatter. Is that Mithra's hairdo? It is Mithra's hairdo. Notice how I focused on the hairdo, primarily. Let's have a look at this then. Oh wait, there's an actual Mithra. Except you do kind of have Mithra's hairdo, but you don't have the right hair colour. You have a cool hair colour, but it's not blue. Photon? That person is entirely photons. They are made of light. Salads. Curse this wretched world thrill seeker. My hobby is lifting. Frenzied cutie pie. My own prisoner. I love how this is just a game for people who love Xenoblade games. Network console. How do we do this then? It's an online mission. You said you were in the squad with me. Didn't you, Shadow? Final message. Ego lift 0. Not a chance. That's the global nemesis. Botanical confusion. Required level 14. Sounds reasonable. Skell's allowed. Sounds unreasonable, but I'm not going to complain. Accept this mission. Accept and recruit. Or accept with this party. So do we make a party beforehand? Join online mission. There are currently no online missions. What support missions? Required level 1. Ah, these are support missions like offline ones. How would I, like... Are the people in this room people who are actually online? Embark on mission. So I'm guessing if I post one here, you'll be able to join them, what you should do. Kilniath's been a very good friend over the past few weeks, going through a difficult patch, but he's always been there to be just an absolute legend. Sorry to gush, but he knows how much help he's been. Bless you. I'll send you a tenner later. Accept and recruit. I don't know what accept with this party means. You have joined a mission. Right, I think I've done something, Shadow. I think you should be able to join. I have no idea. If anybody else is watching and playing the game, feel free to hop on in if you're able. I cannot use the pause menu now. I have broken the pause menu. Never done multiplayer on this, but excited to give it a try. What does this do now? Ah, check or abandon. Cannot use the map. Cancel map. Hey! There we go! Hello. Wait, hold on. Did you say your character was Shatter, actually? Is that you? My character name is Shatter. Ah, okay. So you were the person who I commented on the hair. Hello, welcome. Can you gesture on this? I don't know if you can gesture on this or anything. Pretend that was a wave. So, do you know if this scaled? Are they scaled for like 2 players? Yeah, I have Mithra hair, yeah. I did notice the hair. Set out with the current party. Go on then, we'll see how we fare. It said level 14, I'm sure we can manage. This is so weird, a Xenoblade game with actual multiplayer. Defeat Adescua. Adueska. Oh, I've been spotted.
Open fire! Follow me!
I'll strike first. Attack at range.
Oh wow, we actually get soul voices as well.
Flame grenade.
Lightsaber time.
Furious blast.
Oh, stop flash bombing us.
Starfall flame! Starlight duster!
Ultra slam.
Now, top one with some gunfire.
Oh, we've got 16 minutes. I don't think it'll take us 16 minutes to fight one more enemy. Where is it? It's there.
Melee attacks. Seize the advantage.
I will try.
Let's see you
There we
fall.
go.
Assault hammer.
Starlight duster! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack. Stellar ray!
Boom. Oh, what? There's more? Oh, do we have waves? Is that how it works? A timer designed for game journalists. I wonder if it's to kill as many as possible within a time limit. Or maybe we'll get different rewards depending on how many we kill. I'm really feeling it.
Let's make this our fight. Burst grenade.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any auras.
Open fire!
Didn't it say that skells were allowed? Oh yeah, the skells are down there.
Ultra slash.
Oh no, we've got Phallus now. Oh no, things are ramping up. Level 16 Phallus. What does that one do? Ether damage and boost blaze and shock damage. Nice.
Furious blast. Close in and smash. No holds barred. Flame grenade.
Nice.
With some gunfire.
That's its tail chopped off. Mission accomplished. Returning imminently. Nice. That was cool. For a level 14 mission. I imagine they only get more difficult. What do we get? Oh, we get EXP. Reward money, battle point. We get battle points. Ooh. And then random materials. ESO now has a content pass. A content pass? What is a content pass? For 85 quid? Jesus. 85 quid for what? Is it like a content pass is in a battle pass or like access to the DLC or something? Accept online mission. So that's so it doesn't tick it off or anything when you've done it. Get off my lawn, required level 20. We're both around the same level, aren't we? So oh, that's level 35. Skells allowed, Cauldros. Defeat all enemies. Battle points at 18. Oh yeah, so the rewards go up, that makes sense. What's that? 14. Movers. Skells are allowed, we've got 21 minutes, required level 35, although it's a sync level 45. I don't know what that means. Let's try that one, maybe. Accept and recruit. We'll see. I just converted that to Canadian and it's 140 Canadian dollars. Bro, what is that pass? Yeah, I want to know what is a content pass? Explain to us, Ellie. What that means is if you're above the level sync, you get reduced. Ah, right, yeah, makes sense. I reckon we could do this one, especially with the Skells allowed. Because my class is shite, because I haven't ranked it, but my Skell should be alright. He says, and then cries when his Skell blows up. Can I post a link? You're asking me. I have no idea if you could post a link. Probably not. Most things are on default settings. ***.com. Yeah. Skell, board Skell. There we go.
I'll strike first. Attack at range.
Bash.
I am gonna destroy you.
I'm in a good position.
Hold
Open fire!
still.
Did that show? It hasn't showed the first part of the URL.
No time for downtime.
Wait, cockpit time.
Hammer.
I'm in a
Offensive
good
stand.
position. Open fire!
Hold still.
Yeah!
Damn, he died quickly. Missiles.
Start big.
I say missiles, it's drones. Same thing. Yeah, the first half of the URL has got erased, so 3Ws elderscrollsonline.com. Yeah.
Assault hammer. Assault hammer.
You
There
apart.
we go, sucker. Nail him.
Boom.
Position.
Cockpit time.
Open fire!
Stream it! Frozen!
Rip you apart!
Hold still!
Block this!
True stream! Talk about force!
If that one could just die, so I can focus on the next one. Because I want to sideways.
Forget about the rest. Take
There we
the
go.
fight.
Get him from the side.
I'm ready to dish out the attacks.
Look at that!
Furious
Follow up with
blast!
And
melee.
use the drones.
Ugh, I hate losing my balance. Ultra slash! Down you go,
Your turn to
sucker!
land a hit.
Nail it!
Nice. Oh, now we need follow. I wonder if this is actually a good way of getting EXP as well, actually, seeing as they're around as level.
Let's make this
Time for
powerful.
downtime.
There you go. There's a blue one.
No holds barred. Enemy down. Frozen
Start
on the
big.
next one.
Move in and land a hit.
Oh, I heard that one behind me.
I'll rip you apart.
Ultra slap.
Don't let me down, bro.
Send in the drones.
No holds barred.
Block this!
Assault hammer.
Oh,
Assault hammer. Assault hammer. Assault hammer. Down you go, sucker.
Block this!
Nail him. Burst grenade.
stab. One more. One more.
I'll strike first.
I wish I had a sound alert thing now. My friend streams Fantasy Star Online. He's got one of the voice clips from that says one more.
No holds barred.
Oh, Insidia's next. Insidia's are the dinosaur dudes. Yep. Bash.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks. Don't let me down, bro.
Assault hammer. Aura's ready. Let's make this our fight.
No time for down.
There we go. Do an aura. We gotta get you to affiliate.
Start big. Move in and
Yeah,
land
we're asking Sky about how that all works, because if I have the option of saying no to adverts, I would rather say no to adverts, because I'm just doing this for a fun time more than anything else. But I suppose I think Sky said that obviously when you get to the point of affiliate, the adverts are kind of the way for Twitch paying for the storage of the streams and videos and all that stuff as well. So I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't know, we're kind of toying with the idea of setting up a website. Like, if anything gets DMCA'd, I'll just do a website and stick them all on there. Oh, that's your Skell. I wondered what that was then. I thought, what's that weird pink ball there? Ah, here they are. You get a dungeon pack, Season of the Worm Cult Part 1, Writhing Wall in-game event Quarter 3-4, Feast of Shadows dungeon pack in Q3, and Season of the Worm... So it's basically an expansion pass for Elder Scrolls Online, which also has expansion passes and has been out for 12 years or so, and it costs 85 quid. Are they basing the pricing off of Nintendo pricing? So, oh well, Mario Kart's going to cost this much, we can charge 85 because of the value proposition.
Our fight.
No time for downtime.
Oh, what are we fighting now?
Look at
Oh,
that!
more of those guys.
Follow up with melee attacks.
Cockpit time, way!
Losing my balance.
Stabby, stabby!
My balance.
Oh shit,
Catch me up.
there we go, have a green.
I can take it. Just stay on it.
I need to get on it with the soul voices.
Don't forget about the rest.
Flame
Take the
grenade.
fight to them.
I'm ready to dish out the attacks.
There we go, health's going back.
Block this!
Closing. Smash. No holds barred.
I am out of melee attacks though. Can use that.
Assault hammer! Down you go, sucker!
There we go.
Enemy down. Closing on the next one. Furious blast!
That's fair. I remember being in the same boat since I didn't want my viewers to be hit by ads. At the same time, I really wanted to give them emotes, challenge points and all that was a tough decision to make. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Twitch stuff that it gives you, like the emotes and channel point rewards and all that stuff, are kind of nice, fun things to make streams interesting.
I am gonna destroy you.
There we go, do a purple.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
I'm just personally opposed to advertising because advertising tends to be a very predatory practice for the most part, in my opinion. Way, that was the last one. We did it. I mean, I will say Twitch ads that I've seen are not as egregious as YouTube ads because YouTube literally advertises scams. The amount of scam apps and stuff you see on there is just ridiculous. Twitch seems to be okay. Fucking hell, 2200 EXP. That's a decent amount. 15 grand, 18 battle points. This is an alright way to ground. Barely survived that. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with all the soul voices to keep your health topped up. I think I've got enough time to squeeze in one more, and then I'm probably gonna have to call it a night. Just because I've been going for 3 hours and a bit now. So let's see if there's a... That was that one, wasn't it? Level 35. We can do the level 29 one in Silverland. That should be a little bit easier. Accept and recruit. Oh, I should have checked my level actually. I'm still 36, but I want to see how close I was. There we go. Hey, you hit 36 though. Nice. Let's go. It's a shame it's not multiplayer in, like, you know, entire open world go exploring and stuff, but I guess that might have been a bit much. Defeat 2 Puges. Well, Puges are nice and easy. Oh wait, I've still... I'll just do it with weapons, it should be fine.
Now, cripple them.
Beams. Looks like Iron Man mode, that.
Ultra slash. Close in and smash 'em. No holds barred.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
I am destroying you.
Or if these guys self-destruct, we might be in a bit of trouble.
I'm doing good. Your turn to land again. I'm really feeling it. Like what?
What does the green one do? Swap HP and TP. Yeah, I don't wanna click that for a while. Oh, we can still use quick charge in multiplayer. Nice. Enhancement field device A. Ooh. We need to defeat a Puglift, that's the bigger one. Well, I finally pulled the trigger a couple of months ago and subbed to Twitch Turbo, even though I'm generally not a fan of these kind of services. Basically, it allows you to watch everyone ad-free. Worth it for me, since I tune into a bunch of my friends' streams. Yeah, same. I'm on Twitch Turbo, and then I just use like actual subs to support individual creators if I'm, you know, hanging around and watching them. Heading off now. Have a good evening. Have a great evening, Ellie. Thank you for being here.
Melee attacks. Seize the advantage.
Let's see you wobble.
Ultra slash. True stream it.
Can't actually target his body parts in a Skell, which is a bit annoying. But I can, however, do attacks that he's weak against. Side bash. Boom.
Look at that!
I
Follow up with melee attack.
destroy you. First
Now,
Oh, hey,
top them with
perfect.
some gunfire.
here
I should try bind them as well, shouldn't I?
true stream it. Ended destroy.
I'm really feeling it. Wait, what?
Close in. No
Boom.
holds barred.
Enhancements field device B. That is this one over here. Cannot do it in a Skell. Surprise, surprise. Oh, we got enemy Skells. Let's target the... Oh, I can only target heads and legs. Okay. Legs it is.
Now, topple them with some gunfire.
Aha! I can absorb fuel.
I'll strike first. Attack at range. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Assault hammer.
Look at
Furious
that!
blast.
Follow up with melee attack.
I
Boggle bomb.
destroy you.
Next one.
Start big. Move in and land a hit.
Staggered. Get close, get close, get close. Bind. There we
Assault
go.
hammer. Flame grenade. True stream it. Furious
Boom.
blast. You're wearing
Look
them
at that.
down. Aim for
Follow
the
up. Leave it to me.
I love these drones. They do so much damage. Activate enhancement field device C. That is down here. I like that the quest isn't just kill enemies, kill enemies, kill enemies. I like that we're activating stuff as well. That's kind of cool. Defeat Falswar. What the heck is a Falswar? Oh, it's one of the attack plane kind of things. I'll go for the stabilizer. That seems to make sense.
Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. So you're
Ow.
knocking people around.
There we go. Staggered it. My Skell is just holding a plane.
Here. Now, topple them with some gunfire.
Assault hammer. Aura's ready. Let's make
No
this
time
power
for
fight.
down.
No worries. Have a blue.
Offensive stand.
Oh, and a purple.
Work like a
Furious
charm.
blast.
Got all the soul voices going on here.
Smash. No holds barred.
This.
Furious blast.
Doing good. Return to landing.
Oh wow, all of its parts just shot off.
Again.
There we go. Nice. What about the... I wonder if these were optional things, these little extra devices on the ground. I don't know. That was cool though. It's cool that you can do like little multiplayer hunts and get some more items and EXP and everything. Or more importantly, battle points. Battle points are always important. Awesome. Thank you for that, Shadou. It has been fun. And with that, I think this is where I will end the stream for today. So if you have been watching and enjoyed, please consider dropping a follow. It is very much appreciated and you'll get notified when I next stream. My next stream will be on Monday at 6:30 British time, UK time, and I will be attempting to finish Monster Hunter 1, and then we'll be back with more Xenoblade Chronicles X on Tuesday. Leaving already? You say already? It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm new to all this. My throat doesn't have the endurance. Not yet. Not like Addy, who streams for bloody 8 hours in a row. But thank you for coming. It's been great chatting with you, Shadou. Thank you for the games as well. It's been fun. Thank you as always, Addy, for coming along and looking, and Ellie, of course, who was here earlier. If you are catching up on YouTube, where I also post these, please consider doing the whole liking, subscribing, all that kind of stuff, or leaving any feedback in the comments. Definitely appreciated. Reject throat, become Addy. Yes, that is my goal. And probably not looking like I'm 40-year-old, like you said earlier, Addy. I remember what you said. But yeah, thank you for being here. Have a cracking rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.